Previously on Myths and Mayhem.
As we kind of fade back in, the cube of chat begins spinning around madly and like breaking apart and going back together. All of a sudden, it engulfs Argok and Burt Reynolds, and then suddenly it spits Burt Reynolds out onto Solus, and now he's attached to her back.
Great.
Separate beings,
okay,
but definitely Reynolds wrapped to her back.
Ah, okay. Freaking cube.
Right?
Group, do we want to do anything about this chest? We don't have a key for it. Do we want to check it and see if there's anything, you know, hinky about it?
The chest itself does not appear to be magically sealed or to have magical traps on it, but there are magical items inside of it. So if we can find some kind of key, that would be fantastic. Drat, why didn't we hire a rogue when we were in Waterdeep? We have no lockpicking. No lockpicking skills. I don't even think I can magic this open.
You do find a spell scroll, actually two of them, and a ring.
Ring.
Yeah.
Well, hot dang, you guys. So first of all,
Is hot dang a common expression in
It
this
is,
world?
actually.
it's a common expression for this gnome.
It's old gnomish.
It's all that.
Old gnomish. That's the deodorant I put on this morning as well. I'm glad you like the scent.
Hot dang or old gnomish?
Old gnomish.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
No, here's the deal. I need you all to go pick it
That's
up
fair.
first for me, so in case they're cursed or something like that.
Or if they're on a high shelf.
Oh, well, that too.
And it is locked.
Of course.
Oh no, another locked door.
I find it ironic that the campaign that Locke is running, people can't pick door locks. But
Yeah. I
well.
blasted with firebolt.
This is where we live now, everybody.
and you must roll again and take the lower one. Because you just got perspiration.
Chat, you punks. You absolute punks, chat. Garnock's gonna down that healing potion, because you know, the burn is worse than his thighs after a long hike.
You do not see any traps.
Magical or otherwise?
You do not see any traps.
That's what I was looking
Son of a biscuit.
Garnock, you go cartwheeling down the hallway like you're Black Widow. And everyone is like shocked that you could even move that way.
I see their faces while I'm mid-roll, and I'm like, I'm nimble!
for. Turn on the light switch.
Yeah, hold on a second.
What's a light switch?
It's like a push the bricks. Just push the bricks.
Don't push
bricks.
don't push the bricks.
I'm afraid.
There are two gargoyles leering from the wall on either side of the onyx sarcophagus.
There appears to be veins of magic running through here as well.
Are we
And
sure
my-
we want to be messing with this?
Probably not. But maybe. Roland, touch my hand. Interlace your fingers. All right.
I'm not. I'll touch your shoulder. I'm not interlacing fingers with you. I know where those hands have been.
It's almost like reading like an awakening spell.
You guys, I think we came to the wrong room first, if you know what I mean. Bert,
He like smiles and like nods, and half of it, the rest of his mustache actually floats away when he does that, like into ash.
oh, Bert, that was disgusting.
He is absolutely no longer looking like Burnt Reynolds. It's much more like he's looking like Warm McDonald.
I have a suspicion that this is the sarcophagus of Zund. Am I correct?
Yeah.
We may want to go exploring elsewhere first.
Should we check this double door?
We should be careful. That door opened way too easily.
It did.
You find what appears to be some sort of alchemy lab. You get the idea that there was a lot of study done on longevity. Maybe Zund didn't want to die.
Someone's been a bad boy. Ooh, look at potions.
Garnick, do you want to take a look at what's in that cauldron to make sure it's not dangerous?
It seems to be alive.
No!
This jelly-like substance appears out of the cauldron and leaps towards Garnock. It will get a surprise attack first.
No! Kill it! Kill it!
11
What?
damage plus 1 acid
Wow.
damage.
Did we get this wrong and this is actually Zund? Locke, you monster.
Yeah. There it is.
Locke, whatever happens, I still love you.
Okay, good. But you might want to get away from that thing.
Can I do that over? Because I totally did that wrong. I clicked the wrong
You
thing.
may do that over, yes.
Okay. This is what I want to do.
Okay. Good. Oh no.
This is the story of this whole campaign.
You guys are gonna die.
One. He rolls another one for a 3.
Oh my gosh.
3 total damage.
Remember, you have healing potions, I believe.
Come on, you're puddle of goo. You can't dodge.
How do you stab a jelly?
So where did the onion come from?
That's me being insane. As a giant, like, firebolt leaps out of his hand and does what damage? It actually shrinks before it hits it into a skittle. Like,
I knew it! I knew it was gonna happen!
Attack somebody else, attack somebody else, attack somebody else. It's official, Locke hates us and wants to punish us deeply.
I do more damage.
I am going to drink my potion of fire breath.
Yes.
Okay.
Brilliant!
She just drinks this bubbling potion, and all this fire just whoosh shoots out of her mouth and just engulfs this thing.
This cleric's on fire.
Pulling out the firebolt. How about 10 damage?
Whoa! You blast this firebolt right into it. Yeah, the thing explodes, and there's just you're all covered in slime. Like,
Before we wrap things up here, can I take a peek around the corner?
your favorite, a door.
Oh. Octon leaving a tot, Steve.
That's right. And we'll
You
find
did
out
that-
next time if the door's locked.
Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome back in to episode 5 of Myths and Mayhem, our family-friendly Dungeons and Dragons program. We are excited to be back. It's been a little bit. I think, we've had 2 weeks off?
Two solid weeks, yeah.
Two solid,
solid
weeks,
weeks.
and a few days.
Right.
And
That's
a partridge
crazy.
in a pear tree, weirdly.
Not gonna lie, I think we've all really missed it.
Yeah,
you know,
100%.
the
Totally.
reasons why we had to take a break were good, but we're glad to be back. So yeah, buckle up. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun again, and with that, we will pass it off to Locke. Let's get it rolling.
Hey, let's do this.
Yes. Oh, you're rolling, not rolling. Sorry.
Rolling, yeah. Not you, but rolling. Okay. So, as you guys, everyone kind of lulls into a sense of just comfort, trying to make the best they can in an old alchemy lab, like to hunker down for the night. You guys just kind of relax and maybe throw out a bedroll, whatever you think your character would do, and then two of you have offered to, since they're half-elves, have decided that they're going to watch over you half the night and make sure no nasties come after you, and that is Antiseer and Roland.
And this year took first watch.
I did.
Yep, first watch. And so I'm trying to think of character names because it's been a long time.
A minute.
So we've got Garnock and Solace who are sleeping. And actually, just as you guys kind of settle in and like relax, the cube of chat spins around and stops, and you see a kind of like in its metal, like this relief of a person, and it is your friend, the barbarian, Argok. And you hear him say, "Is anyone there?" And he's just kind of like looking around, and it kind of fades back in, and the cube says in its own voice, "Half-wits," and that's it. Like, that's all that happens. And then Partway through the night, the cube also spins around and it shoots like a hologram-looking thing on the floor. It's a miniature elephant pulling a tiny circus tent on wheels, and it's full of little tiny performers and a caravan of circus wagons playing high-pitched circus music and performing high wire, lion taming, and clown acts constantly as it travels around the room.
What a weird night.
Okay.
And then it flies up in the air and it like hits Garnock in the head, and you know that it's a spiritual weapon keeping watch around the room. And you hear the little song.
Absolutely, I'm hearing it right now. Actually,
As it like it gets louder and then gets quieter as it flies to each of you around the room, like guarding the way. And various people go like this on the carriage and in the tent and stuff, like they're ready to defend you in your sleep.
Nice.
Wow, we are starting to night out right.
yeah,
That's right. And then we have to roll a d10.
Oh no! Oh
Wait,
no!
we do or you do?
Well,
I
we
think
as in me.
The cube is.
And then in the middle of the night, the cube makes like a whirring sound, and then it's like a big car crash, and then it like just opens all these interdimensional portals around it, and just pounds upon pounds of onions fall out into the room. And just there's like 50 pounds of onions laying around you guys.
Not more onions.
So there are just onions everywhere. It smells so strong.
Oh, good. A song, and an amazing odor to fall asleep to. Good night,
perfect
everyone.
for Garnock, right?
Toss them in that big thing of liquid in the middle and make it.
Yeah, you can put them in the cauldron if you want.
I've already dealt with that. Awesome.
Yeah, so it's not your best sleep with onions all around you and the circus
And a mini circus.
show flying around as a spiritual weapon, defending the room, as well as the half elves as they try to make sure you guys are able to get
I feel
some
like
rest.
I'm probably like, as the floating circus is roving around the room, I'm following it, so I'm going in circles as well because like I'm on duty, right? I gotta keep a watch for things. If this thing swings at anybody, I gotta be there to stop it.
Yeah.
So I am already irritated with the music, the same song on loop,
Right.
for like 45 minutes now.
Yeah,
I'm
it's-
not even halfway through my watch yet.
And it actually, like, you've seen this spell enacted by the cube before as a defensive weapon, and this seems to last the whole night.
Yeah.
For some reason, it's just like on loop, and you're like, why is this one lasting longer than the other one? So it's just flying around you. So yeah,
I'm sleeping.
You're sleeping.
Like
you
a
just
baby.
like roll over. Yeah, it's
Like a
like
baby.
perfect for Garnock. So yeah, the night passes. Does anybody do anything when they're like awake on their watch?
While I'm awake, I'm just keeping an eye on this floating loud thing,
Okay,
trying not to sprain an ankle by stepping on an onion wrong.
nice. Okay. Any limericks or songs from Roland by chance?
Well, when there's not a lot of room for inspiration in here, if we're being honest. We're in the
True.
middle of a dungeon and alchemy lab with potions, and we got a ghastly gnome sleeping on the floor. It doesn't really inspire things going
Yeah.
on in here. So,
Okay.
but by the time I get to the end of watch, and it's just about the 8 hours are about up, I've been looking at this door over here, just taking a peek at it, because we've been wondering if any of these doors are actually going to be able to open easily. Thank you, because so far we haven't had to battle them, and
Right.
It has been.
and it's as everyone's waking up, I just yell at it some sort of not necessarily family friendly version, which I won't say here, version of "Would you please open?"
Yeah.
And I am imbued with a new spell that will allow for opening of certain objects and items and things. So I'm giving I want to wait till everyone wakes up before I have the opportunity to possibly use it if it is necessary.
Yeah, so when you do, like, you're just kind of, like, raging at this door.
Yes, raging. Yeah.
Uh,
Quietly at first, but the volume gets louder as everyone's about to wake up. I'm a polite rager.
Oh, polite rager. Okay.
Yeah, polite rager.
It's a classy man.
So when
this is
you
true.
are politely raging, you feel a tingle from Tasha on your back, and that's when you like pull her out before you. Tasha's his loot, and you look at her, and she's like got all these like ripples of these weird runes across them, and then they form into little keys and locks that kind of get, you know, like if you were to take like a, what are those, like wood burning pen and like draw those on there, like that has been added to your to Tasha's exterior.
At the same time, in addition, there was also something about a feeling of a loud ringing noise that could possibly be like a thunderclap.
Yeah.
That suddenly appears as well.
So you notice when that happens,
exactly.
blunderbuns. When you do that, you notice also there was a little set of spectacles over by those potion bottles on that table we found, and they just kind of like crack.
Ah, yeah, okay.
Garnick
Nobody
like
needed him anyway.
Garnick like
Right.
hears all of this going on, and it like wakes him up, and he's like wiping the drool off his face and off the onion he was using as a pillow.
Please tell me that when you wiped the drool, that he used it to slick back his hair.
No, I
Gross.
think I already used like some of the potion. It lasts a while. It's better
Oh,
than
okay.
gel. Better than gel.
Like,
Yeah, but bedhead.
Garnick
Yeah,
is like
that's true.
Beethoven from that old '90s movie, like
Yes.
with the slobber and just it's
Oh, the
everywhere.
dog. Oh, right.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah. He's the team mascot or something.
What's going on?
Side note, that's a total distraction. No one told me how drooly corgis are. They drool
no.
a lot. I
Really?
did not know
That's a
this
fact.
until
Okay.
like the last 2 years. It was like, oh, so this is ours now. We
Okay,
my
that's good
wife
to
mourns
know.
for the floors like every day.
On that
Just
note,
cleans it.
Everything's plastic in Goose's house.
It's about to be.
coated.
It's about to be.
As the spiritual weapon circus flies over Garnick's head, a little corgi pokes its head out of a tent and drops a single drop of drool on his forehead.
Yes.
And then time passes,
Good one.
and you guys all kind of come alive and wake up, and everybody, everybody like comes to, and like you eat some quick rations maybe to like get ready for the day. Just remember that this door, the double doors, you guys barred with one of those big like farm door like swinging things,
we did do that.
and then this one we haven't really checked yet. So
Right.
Sure.
Garnick's breakfast is one of the onions.
Okay,
One.
Take a bite out of it.
only one.
He's a little guy. He's a little
Yeah,
guy.
that's fair.
It's true.
Solace has a morning ritual of doing some hand strengthening exercises because
Okay.
she's taking up glass blowing.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
It takes a lot
Nice.
of strength.
Are you
Okay.
crushing onions? Like what are you doing?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Why don't you roll an athletics check?
Okay.
What if you fail it?
We'll see.
Didn't fail.
No.
Oh yeah, you just like, and it like, bits of pulp and stuff just like slam out between, and kind of everyone's eyes are like, whoa, like everyone's got teary eyes now.
Who's crushing onions in
Here,
here?
guys.
You hear the cube say half-wits.
And as I'm breaking out of my like half sleep trance thing that we half elves do sometimes, just real quick, a glimmer of like a green glow kind of like glosses over my eyes and then fades away. I've
What
been
mystical-
meditating on some elven training, not quite training, but like
Wisdom.
wisdom and precepts that I kind of acknowledge but set aside, and I decided I'm that might actually be important. I'm going to think about that.
Yeah, and where you were actually sitting against the wall or whatever, like on the floor, all these little plants have sprouted up through the cracks of the rocks and things.
Whoa.
Roland's
cool
meditating
trick.
usually involves alcohol. So
Okay, true. Yeah. Maybe you'll be able to find a tavern.
hey, maybe. If I can suggest, I think we need to take a look at this door in this hallway. But before we do, we should probably unbar the other one. If there's anything in here that resembles what we found here recently, I would like to have a place to go.
No, exits are good.
Yeah,
Exits
I
are
like
good.
exits.
For
I'm on board with that. I'm gonna go work on that right now.
Yeah, you're able to
That
just,
bar.
slide it open real easy.
That's my sound effect.
Garnock's
Ooh,
not a
I like
morning
that. Very
person,
good.
so he's still just chomping on an onion and being like,
I'm going to go over here. Is everyone in agreement we want to try this door? Because we know the one on the other end is locked. Do we
Yeah.
want to try this one?
yep.
Go for it.
All right. I want to go look at the door. Is it a standard doorknob handle, or is there anything unusual about it?
Let me finish my M&M and I'll tell you.
Great. Ooh, hey, that sounds risky. By the way, as I'm going through this hallway, can I take a look around and make sure there aren't any traps? We found trapped hallways in here before.
You can. Why don't you roll perception?
Hey Dan, really quick.
Yeah.
Locke, I can't move my character.
Oh, that's weird. All right.
Yeah.
Let me see what I can do there.
Thanks.
Weird. It says it's controlled by you.
Do you have the select move arrow picked?
Yes. Yep, I do. I had changed it, but I changed it back, and I'm gonna refresh really quick.
Yeah, on my end it looks normal.
Okay. All right, continue. I'll figure it out.
Okay, you rolled a 15.
I did.
You do not see any traps, any wires, or like panels that look weird, or anything like that in the walls, or any levers, or anything. Just like normal, like stonework. So you're like, yeah, I feel pretty confident that there's nothing going on here.
Cool. I'm gonna try the door.
Just trying to open it, like with the handle.
Just turn the knob, turn the handle, do the thing.
You hear a slight clicking sound as you turn the handle, and it is locked. But no poison
It is
dart or
locked,
anything comes after you, or anything unsavory like
That's
that.
thankful. Nice
Yeah.
change.
You do hear on the other side a slight shuffling sound.
I think there's something in here, and I think we can get in, but it's going to know that we're here because this spell that I have to open this is very loud.
I mean,
What are our thoughts here?
subtlety hasn't been our
Strong suit. No.
modus operandi. So
It is, I don't speak French, okay? So
You hear from the cube, what's French?
that's a good point.
based on the rest of this place too, I mean, is any nook and cranny gonna not have monsters? I mean,
That's a
have-
fair point.
have at
Secret library did I have monsters?
This is true. Now I have a question.
shut up, disembodied voice.
I have a question for everybody. I want to get your input on this. When we were in a room earlier, we found a chest that we weren't able to open.
I was just remembering that.
I can use this to open that. I could also use this to open this door. It uses up a couple of my spells. So, do we want to open both of them? Do we want to open one? Is our curiosity going to get the best of us? What do we want to do here?
I think we should open the door with it because we may find a key in there, and then we could use
That's
that
a
on the chest.
fair. Why?
If
why
we use
is
it on the chest, we may not get a key.
the gnome is making a fair point? Is anyone else concerned by
A
this?
little bit. A little
The
bit.
cube,
but
yeah.
the cube swirls around, and let me check my notes here. Blasts. Who was it? Roll in with a beam of white light, and you have like lined with goodness,
Even more than usual.
even more than usual.
Wow.
And then you guys hear as the circus flies by your head.
All right. Well, here's my thought. How many is this hallway wide? How wide is the hallway? Can two people be in there at once, or is it just wide enough for one
really
person?
Really cramped. Like you can make it happen, but you're like both like sideways, kind of thing.
All right.
Or
And
one
small.
person in a garnock.
All right. 'Cause I don't want to be the. I want us to have a ability to counter something that might be coming through after I open this.
Fair.
Can I ready
What's
an
the
action?
distance
that still
on?
a
I'm
thing?
assuming you're using knock.
Yeah. What was that? Was that Solace?
Yeah. Can I ready an action?
You
Is that
can.
still a thing?
That
Okay,
is a thing. Yep.
cool.
What action would you like to ready?
I would like to ready the spell Scorching Ray.
Oh, okay. Big guns.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
the lasers.
yeah.
I knew an infantry grenade ray once.
I'm only just if I see a bad guy,
If I
then
see
I'll-
a bad guy, scorching
then I'll
ray.
do it. Yeah.
Okay.
Andesio, do you want to let Solace get into position here so that we have the ability to?
No, I think I will. I
Fire
was
that
gonna have
off.
your back, but she might have better stuff than me.
I'm thinking if she's gonna have that ready, let's go ahead and do that.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Yes. Knock has a 60-foot range, but I do have to be able to. I have to be able to see it.
Right. So you'd have
So
to
I
be
cannot. So
where
I have to be
Solace
back.
is.
I have to be back here. Yeah.
Yeah, you can do it from there.
So I can kind of peek around the corner
Yeah.
and be able
Good
to see
idea.
it. Okay.
I also have mage armor that I could put on Roland. And
Solace
what
is
that-
going to be more in the line of fire after I open this door.
Oh,
You
yeah,
might want
that's
to put it
true.
on Solace.
So I could come up behind you guys, and it's a touch range spell. So you touch a willing creature who isn't wearing armor. Solace, I don't think
Oh,
you're wearing
I
armor,
am.
right? You are.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
I'm
gonna be
I'm,
running.
I'm tucked away.
will
Let's save that. Let's
I think
save
you're the
that.
only person who's not wearing.
Am I the only person not wearing
I've
armor?
got leather.
Okay. Gotcha.
I've got.
Sunshine.
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
So never
Foggy
mind.
day? No?
Good thought though.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and cast knock.
Okay. You pull out Tasha, and you kind of tune her up, and yeah, you just like going through like you're just trying to warm up your hands a little bit because you guys all just rested and all that good stuff. And I need to find my sound effect. And
Oh, and a word had come to me.
oh, good.
Had come to me from across the void. It's Alahomora?
Nice. So you sing, say Alahomora, and you're just like playing your Tasha very nicely, and you hear like just this faintest sound of like a wind from nowhere come, just kind of whirling up and like going towards the door, and you just hear a soft click, and the doorknob turns.
It wasn't
And-
me.
We know it didn't
But
smell like onions.
question. there is supposed to be a loud knock that emanates from the target object.
Sorry.
According to the description. I want to make
did not
sure
remember
that
that.
I'm following through
So
on,
it's very
on our
sweet
stuff here.
and nice, and then all of a sudden, crack! And it just there you
That's what I'm
go.
looking for. All right.
And the door knob turns, like I said. Sorry if I scared anyone at home.
All right. It's not open. Solace, are you willing to go up and open the door with your readied spell?
Yeah.
Locke, I'm not sorry.
Okay, yeah.
I hope you made everybody jump.
Including my daughter in the living room.
That's kind of the point of the spell, right?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kylara says her ears are bleeding. She was waiting for it though. Yeah, so you guys, Solace, you go up to the door and you have your spell readied.
I
Which
kicked the
you're-
door open.
Okay, remind me, is your shield your like clericy,
Yes, it is.
what is the word I'm looking for? I've been playing other
Is it a
gaming
relic?
systems too, so it's like my brain is
Yeah,
full of all these other
right.
rules. It's your spell focus,
Yes.
but it's to
focus,
your
yeah.
deity. so it's like extra cool.
Yeah.
It's on your shield though, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so you go and like kick the door open because you're Wonder Woman in my brain, and it just like, like just kind of splinters around where the door was still connected, like the knob was still, you know what I mean, connected and everything.
Yeah.
And I have to remember where my tool is to.
Does anyone else hear the Wonder Woman theme now playing?
I totally,
it's just starting up a
absolutely.
little bit.
Excellent.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Oh, big room.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Whoa.
Bigger than you expected. And it's like Doctor Who's TARDIS.
Bigger on the inside.
That's right. Let me look at my little notes, y'all. Room.
Oh, that's a chandelier over a table. At first, I thought that
It
was
is.
a cage.
Oh no!
Is that a raccoon skin rug?
I believe it's Wolf.
Wolf.
Wolf. Okay.
You find what appears to be living quarters: a stove, a bed, some rugs, a table. Are all strewn about here. They all seem old, dusty, and covered in cobwebs. Oh, and it's decorated with 2 zombies.
Question, real quick. In all this time, where did we leave Warren McDonald?
He is still hooked to
Attached to
Solace's
Solace.
back.
He is. Okay.
And sweating very profusely as she kicks this door open.
He might have peed a little bit when we knocked on the door.
He might have. It scared him.
Just a
He's
little
like
bit.
he's like shaking and he's gone weirdly silent.
It happens when your mustache gets ripped off.
That's right. His self-confidence has shaken. Whatever. Yeah, thank you.
Sure.
Yeah, it's really a really big hat. What? No. Anyway, So Solace, you see 2 zombies. Biffle.
Right.
We probably need some music for that, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Oh yeah, this is a fight, isn't it?
Tis.
This is Warren McDonald's really big hat, by the way.
Excellent day.
It would just smack Solace in the back of the head constantly.
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 Which is
Yes,
funny
hear
because
music.
it's, bigger than a regular hat. No, I do not hear any music.
Oh,
Other than what's
Elbow
running through
says
my
it's
head at all
circus
times.
Music, by the way, the battle music is.
Yes.
Let's see if I can get some music going here. Why is none of my music playing? Oh, I hear something.
Oh, ominous.
There we go. Tell me if it gets
Do
louder.
do 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 do. It's Inagata Davida. Do
Yeah.
do 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 do.
That's our battle music. Surprise!
They're like, you chose this? Okay.
The zombies. The mindless
And the
undead.
zombies walk like this.
Yeah, and as you come in the room, they kind of like turn towards you and start shambling.
A little loud.
A little loud. And hold on a second.
They're shambling a little loud. They need
Yeah,
to,
they're a
they
little
need
loud.
to tone it
You
down.
guys bring
Oh,
it down
look,
a
it's
little?
it's the first one closer to us. His name is Gary. Gary
Gary.
Shambling.
Oh, I love that.
I'm
Gary Shambling.
I'm like, Gary, shh, Zund is sleeping. Shh. We have to use our indoor quiet voices.
Can you guys see the name?
It's Gary Shambling.
Yes.
Shambling.
Is the other zombie Kurt Russell?
Yes. Absolutely it is. How do you spell that kind of Russell?
R-U-S-T-L-E.
Okay, that's what I thought. Kurt Russell.
That's comedy. That's comedy gold, Mongoose.
Gary Shambling and Kurt Russell. I'm not. Yes. See, I love that.
Good night, everybody.
Yep, it's
Yeah, that's
over.
it. We're done.
Thanks
we
for
can't,
joining us.
We can't top that.
Nope, it's over.
Goose broke the stream with the awesome.
Oh my goodness, you guys. I missed this.
Great.
Okay, let me pull up my Gary Shambling character sheet. I'm not over it. All right, so we got some zombies.
Oh man.
I know my face
All right.
hurts.
I'm good. I'm okay.
All right, are we
Okay,
good?
heads
Are
up,
we good?
heads up, really quick. Out of character.
Yeah.
Kylaris just had a weird monitor thing that has happened, and that has sometimes led to unexpected computer restarts. So if I disappear for a minute, that's why.
Okay,
Gotcha.
good to know.
Right.
All right. Well, Solace, you readied that spell,
Sure
so
did.
you get to use that spell.
Awesome.
Do they have to roll? What do they have to roll?
All right, let me see how this works. So, for Scorching Ray, so I get 3 rays.
Yep.
And I make a ranged spell attack for each ray. On a hit, the target takes 2d6 fire damage.
Okay. Yeah.
The spell sounds really OP, and I love it.
Yes, it can be pretty devastating.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, and I can decide if I just send it all at one target or if I split it up.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
Pretty cool. All right. I want to send a ray straight to Gary
Okay.
for the first one. Here we go.
All right,
Ooh.
go for it.
Get him.
Oh, wait.
Get him.
I rolled the wrong thing, guys. Hold on.
That doesn't count.
Oh,
Doesn't count.
Okay.
We're doing it again.
Whoa.
Take it back.
Whoa.
Rolling it back. Running it
Take
back.
Takes these
All right.
backsies only this time, though. I'm just kidding.
Okay, here we go.
Gary Shambling.
I need
Round
to
2.
roll this one, maybe? Yeah. Here we go.
Ooh, that's more like
18.
it.
Oh,
Yeah.
18? Okay, good. Because it's always delayed on my end.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
11 damage,
Yeah.
baby.
Woo!
Wow.
Nasty.
We hit and we did damage. This is not our MO.
Whoa.
Right?
We are full wits right now.
Yeah, as you come in and just blast Gary Shambling, and just half of his body disintegrates.
Yes.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just nasty. It's bad news for him.
That'll teach you to pick your feet up again.
Did anyone remember him on the Larry Sanders Show and his co-star? Because you might say that he was Rip Torn.
Oh! I liked it.
Nice. I like it.
Even Gusty, he just goes deadpan.
I'm just sitting over here trying to think of like famous people named Ray, because I'm just throwing rays at people. So
That's
Romano.
Romano,
Ray
Charles.
Romano.
Romano,
Leota,
Ray
Yep.
Bradbury,
Ray Charles.
and Ray Bradbury. Oh,
There you go.
Ray Charles.
Yes,
Oh, there we go.
Perfect. Ooh, Ray Charles.
Okay,
That's a good one.
so there's one. Do you want to roll another attack?
Yes.
Same
All right.
on Gary again, or Kurt
Yep.
Russell?
This is going to Gary again.
Oh, Gary.
Gonna take out that other half.
Come on, Gary.
Right?
That's right.
Wait, was it his top half or a side?
It was like a big chunk in his side and one of his
okay.
arms.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
that's pretty gross. I
Yeah.
don't want to look at that anymore. So hopefully.
Tis but a scratch.
Here we
Okay.
go.
What is it?
14 a hit?
14 to hit.
14? 14 to hit?
That'll hit. Solidly.
Yeah. Okay. Just 4 damage this time.
So decent extra damage
Yeah.
off of an 11. Total 15.
All right.
One more.
then- Okay. Well, since that didn't do what I wanted it to do completely,
We
Ray
gotta finish him
Charles
off.
coming straight for you, Gary.
All right.
A sentence I never thought I'd hear.
Right? Yeah.
It's Ray Charles versus Gary Shambling.
Fight! Round 1, fight! Fatality. And it is a fatality!
Yeah.
Shreds, you say?
Gary Shambling becomes Gary Ashes? He's just a pile of ashes on the floor at this point.
Yeah,
Gary
now he's private.
Much
He's
better.
private. No, he's private pile.
Go.
Pally Coyote.
Ashes Kutcher.
Yeah, I like that one. Okay, any movement, anything else, Wonder Woman? I mean, Celis.
Let's see. Yeah, I need to come in the room so that other people can come in and help. Let's see. Do. I'm gonna come right over here.
Yeah, just
And
these.
that's my
She
turn.
walks in and her shield just lights up, and it focuses down on the sun pattern in the middle, and just these 3 rays just shoot out at Gary Shambling and just turn him to just a mound of ashes in the middle of the floor.
Perfect.
Sadly, though, we can't use any of that, can we?
You might be able to find a use.
You can find a.
I'll bottle it up.
You never know.
Okay, let's see. It's Orin's turn, so Garnet could bottle it up on his turn if you like.
Woo. Garnock's gonna move into the room. For one thing.
That makes sense.
And then
All right.
he's gonna cast a firebolt at Kurt Russell.
A firebolt. What?
Wait,
Yeah.
I don't feel right attacking Kurt Russell. Kylar said, "Do it." Yeah. All right.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Garnock, the way that zombie is just kind of rustling and like just a little bit moving, it's really off-putting, and it's like, stop it! Stop doing that!
I like it. It's a great sound. The sound of the shuffling undead. Sounds like home. And I rolled it. I rolled a 22 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Does
that'll
it
hit, I
land?
guess.
Oh, good. Damage.
It's a 1.
It is a 1.
Yeah.
Again.
I'm like,
Tornado.
shh, son is sleeping.
That's so much more like it.
Ah, Dukin. Like this
No,
echo.
son's sleeping.
Oh right. Sun's sleeping. And this little slow. It's so slow. It's
Is this
just
a
the
skittle,
slowest
or is
beat.
this a ball bearing, or are we
is-
talking a
This
pebble?
is like a wisp of smoke. You know,
Yeah.
it's like Kurt Russell's gonna just like choke on it a little bit.
It's a single cinder, and it kind of drifts with some unseen air current, and it just kind of lands on the zombie's nose, and it goes, and it goes, and then it goes out, and it, for 1 damage.
You know, if Kurt Russell had used moisturizer, that probably wouldn't have even hurt.
I told
True.
you, I'm having a difficult time attacking Kurt Russell. I'm sorry. I'll get it together next time.
Any more movement? Because I don't think you used up quite all of it.
No.
Okay, and then any bonus actions.
Nope.
Okay,
I'm good.
and so Peripherus said he didn't want to burn another corpse.
I know. I'm like, save it.
I don't want to
Right.
ruin it. And then it is Gusty's turn.
Is it?
It is.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm going to move into the room. And let me see here. I need to check how far I am from this guy. Ooh, this is epic.
That's right.
No.
All right, I need to move. I need to move a little closer.
Come
I'm
on.
gonna
Come a
move
little
over
bit closer.
here.
You're my kind of bird.
So big and so strong. Okay, it's right there. I want to cast Minor Illusion.
Okay.
And for this, I am going to send an image over to in front of the zombie to try to distract it. And I'm actually going to send an image of a female zombie,
Okay.
and its name is Goldie Spawn.
Okay.
And it's going to be
see
put
if
right
they-
right in front of it, as if it would have to pass through it to get to us. Oh, you were prepared.
Whoa! What an illusion.
There we go. Wow.
I'm on it.
Literally
Yeah, little-
can't see
little-
the rest of the room.
Little to the right. Little to the right.
Well, it's right. Okay. Well, give me a second. I'm naming her.
Okay. Yeah. Very important. Very important. GOLDIE, please.
Oh,
if you would
okay.
be so
Yes,
kind.
it's your image. We gotta make sure. Goldie's
That's more like it. And a little
blonde.
closer.
Russell.
A little
To you
closer
or
to Kurt. To Kurt.
Okay.
A little closer to Kurt. Like right in between those two. Right there. Perfect.
Excellent.
And having... So I moved from here to there. That means that was 22 feet. So that means I have a few more feet I can move.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to move
Look at you guys remembering tools. I'm so proud.
back to there. So I'm going to go right here. And I don't want to use up any of my inspiration at the moment, although I have inspiration.
Yeah,
what
if
do I
you're
wanna
not
do
gonna
here?
do if you're not gonna do anything extra, I wouldn't use.
No, I'm not going to use it up. I'm not going to use one of my spell slots at this point. I feel like he's far enough away that others will have a better shot at inflicting damage. I'm going to call it.
Okay. Yeah. So you conjure with Tasha, this beautiful song and this ghostly-like ethereal zombie lady appears out of nowhere and forms into. To you guys, it looks like you can see through it and stuff, but to Kurt Russell, it's the most beautiful zombie he's ever seen.
Oh, I forgot that my spell is I reject your reality and substitute my own.
Okay.
Nice.
And the cube spins around.
Not the cube. Not the cube.
And a beam hits the ground, and it's it's a lightning bolt. There's a little crack of thunder, and what's left sitting there is a deck of playing cards.
Okay.
What am I gonna do? Pick these up, throw them, they explode?
Well, I mean, clearly they're from Circus Circus.
Actually, I think maybe they might explode.
Oh. I mean,
so
I guess we could
that's-
try and be a little bit of a gambit.
Gambit. Dang it, you man.
Yes, I love the anger.
Well, maybe it's so Kurt and Goldie
Bitter
can
at
play
you.
a card
You took my
game
joke.
to get to know each other a little bit.
It's their first date.
Yeah.
We're gonna make it oversized, and it's just gonna kind of like. Sit.
Nobody gets angry at cards. It's the perfect first date.
There you go. Right? Yeah, never. Is that your turn? Guess yeah.
Oh yeah, I was already done.
Okay, and then it is the DM's turn. The Overlord.
The Overlord.
Until Garna took my line.
I'm sorry.
I know. He's still side-eyeing
It was just
Garnet.
right
I was
there.
I was all set up for it.
Right there. It was low hanging fruit.
The chat says, card deck. You hear a voice say, card decks are an instant fear. And then nothing after that. Except half-wits. And then, you hear a voice from Solus's back go, why am I smashed against this wall?
Shut up.
Zip it warm.
Better than smashed against that zombie, right?
Yeah. Roland, can you make a charisma check for me? Just like a straight up roll charisma.
I can do. That's at the top.
Yeah.
Or I do the. Okay,
Yep.
yeah. Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay. Yeah, Kurt Russell shambles forward. I guess he rustles forward. And begins
name isn't
trying
Gary
to
Shambling, after all.
dance with Goldie Spawn. And then, so they're, he's like going to reach in to dance with her and like goes through her and she dissipates.
Yes. Well, she doesn't. They don't usually dissipate if they're made. If it's physical interaction shows it's an illusion, but it doesn't vanish.
Okay, so he like goes to dance with her and he like goes through her and stumbles. Oh, I'm grabbing the wrong. Stop it.
But the question
Goldie.
is, if does an intelligence check to determine to discern the illusion for what it is. And since it's a zombie, I'm
It
assuming
fails.
it's intelligence. Yeah, exactly.
It goes, and that's
Tim
about
Taylor?
It. It's Tim Taylor, yeah. Kurt Russell's like Tim Taylor on Home Improvement.
Yeah.
But also a zombie version of that show. It's really odd. You guys are like, what is happening over there?
Heidi Honig.
And yeah, so you see the circus montage fly up into the air and fly past you. Sorry, I don't have an image for that. So you'll have to construct it in your brains, I guess. But
You're forgiven.
thank
Yes.
you. So there's this circus thing flying through the air, and you hear the music as it flies past you into the room. And they take the deck of cards and they assemble it into a tower real quick.
Nice.
And then they fly at Kurt Russell, and let's see what damage they're doing, if any.
Use the power of mime. Everyone hates mimes.
There we go. Okay, and they fly directly into Kurt Russell's face, and
Not the face. That's his moneymaker.
I know, right? And they actually land, and all of them, like several pieces, like people get out of the tents and like off the various objects, and just they pull out these little spectral axes and swords and just start mauling him, and pieces like kind of get chipped away without being too nasty, and they just start whittling him down so fast, and they do 12 damage.
Wow.
That's pretty gruesome, even for me. Avert your eyes.
Yeah, they do quite a bit of damage, actually.
Don't look, Goldie. Don't look.
And she does one of these, and then goes back to like pretending to try to dance with him, and
Enduring
Weird
love.
scene. Yeah, and yeah. So the little guys are like continuing to do that, hacking Kurt Russell.
Can I just say I'm really glad we came in this door and not the other one?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yep.
I thought you guys were going to come in the other one, so
Ha!
We went straight towards
I know.
Yeah, smart as you.
more immediate danger.
right? So, yeah. So they just there's now a card. See where those cards are in the middle? They're now a tower of cards.
Okay.
Okay, and it is
Impressive.
the correct. it's
Most
impressive.
impressive.
You become the emperor for a moment. Let's see, and then it's now Mongoose's turn.
Okay, so I hear lots of fire and I don't know, circus noises. So I come running down the hall and I pop in here and I'm looking around. What's going on in this room? Assess the situation.
Tower of
See
cards, yeah.
See tower of cards.
Craziness.
Behind that, I see a spectral zombie doing a foxtrot. On the other
Kurt
side of
Russell's
that,
trying to like keeps trying to do this to a ghostly Goldie Hawn spawn.
Garnock, I didn't know you had summons. You summon a minion?
It's my little companion guy. He shows up every once in a while. He's caught in this weird time loop.
So, tower of cards.
You hear
dancing-
like a laugh track of a cube going, "Aw," like a crowd of people. Aw.
Dancing ghostly zombie, and then I see the real zombie on the other side of that. I assess the distractions, pull out my bow, and aim between like some of the leaning cards together.
Okay.
Try to shoot an arrow between there
I
through the
see.
dancing zombie.
You're getting
right
artsy with this
into
one.
The other.
Getting
Because
Okay.
fancy.
he can't see me.
Fancy.
Let's hope I hit because that's gonna be embarrassing if I don't.
Yeah.
Where's my hit? Where's my hit? Right there. Go.
Oh, okay.
Huh?
Is that a hit?
Yeah, it's a hit.
Nice.
Oh, I need to get your
Yes.
your arrows down. 'cause it was
Nice.
So cute.
Andis is so
He
fancy.
is fancy.
Way to go, Siri.
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 Oh, where's your arrow sound? Hold on, I'm trying to find it.
And Asir is now Siri.
Yeah.
Siri, shoot an arrow at that zombie.
What is it?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I
say,
can't
like-
do that.
Like, hey Siri or something? I want to make everybody's phones.
Ooh,
Hey Google.
Alexa, play Baby one more time.
And actually, when you do shoot the arrow, it goes right through Goldie's spawn, through the tower, and deep into the eye socket of Kurt Russell. And what's left of him kind of splits apart and falls to the ground.
Locke, is anyone else was Locke breaking up really badly for anybody else there?
Uh-uh.
Okay, because I'm getting some serious microphone stuff where people are cutting out really, really badly.
Huh.
Uh-oh. Can you hear us now?
I can hear you now.
Okay.
Oh,
But yeah,
weird.
I missed that entire description.
So he shot through all the cool stuff and right into the eye socket of Kurt Russell.
Ah, nice. Okay,
And
cool.
split him, like, kind of in half, what was left of him.
Yes.
Is he gone or is he still standing?
Well, I have to do something on my end.
Okay, okay.
Give me 1 second.
This is the most, like, accomplished fight we've had.
Right?
We're being
so
very
far.
efficient here.
Solid's
Oh
been
yeah,
pretty
everything's
good in the,
everything's working except for Firebolt.
Celis did pretty good in that big room, except for
Yeah.
Fireball.
No. That worked
No.
exactly how I wanted it to.
No, that repel undead spell in the big room was
Yeah.
was super important.
Let's do that roll. And you noticed that Kurt Russell starts putting himself back together.
Oh, pick.
Come on.
Like, parts just kind of start forming back together slowly.
All right. So, is there any like rubble around me, like any old loose stones, or is it just
Absolutely.
there is? Okay. So then, as a bonus action, I'm gonna where is it? I'm gonna cast Magic Stone, and I'm gonna grab I don't know three rocks around me, and I'm gonna what am I doing with them? I'm holding them, and I'm kind of like shutting my eyes, saying some I don't know. You can't understand what I'm saying, and there's like a little bit of glow in my hands,
Okay.
and
Is that druidic?
it is druidic actually, and I'm creating these stones, and I'm gonna take one. I'm tossing it to Garnock, saying, "Here, you might do a little more damage with this." And I take the other one. I have two more. Take one of them, toss it over to Roland in case he wants to, throw something. Here you go. Take that. And so we each, the three of us now have one magic stone that we can throw for.
Nice.
Nice.
Wow, now maybe I'm a quarter of the power of Solus. Dang.
We're all good at different things. It's okay.
It's not a competition, you guys.
She's like the mom of the group.
Yeah. It's not a competition. Quit fighting.
Okay, so that is Mongoose' turn.
That's it. Yep.
Lady Luck, Lady Luck.
Alright, let's see. Well, I think. Just gotta check over some things here. I was a little distracted because I forgot to plug in my laptop, and so the background light just dimmed a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. I think I'm going to use my channel. Oh, that's a bad idea, because if I need to turn undead, I only get one channel divinity. Okay,
True.
that's bad news. Not gonna do that. All right. Well.
Wouldn't be prudent at this juncture.
True.
No. Right. Instead, I'm.
I mean,
actually
he's
going
still
to-
kind of mangled, we'll use as a very...
Yeah.
He's pretty in pieces still.
Yeah.
He's just starting to
I
form
mean-
back up.
Like, I was gonna do something cool, but it was not very smart, so instead
Gotcha.
I'm just gonna run up to him and hit him with something.
Fair.
Alright.
I'm totally imagining you like coming out through the Goldie Spawn illusion.
Busting through it like Aragorn busts through the ghosts,
Yeah.
leading up to Minas Tirith.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
Right, Yep. Alright. So I will swing my mace right through that illusion at
Okay.
Kurt Russell's face.
When Goldie Spawn attacks.
Brr.
Alright.
Hit.
Oh yeah.
To hit.
Oh yeah.
Non-natural.
Come on.
Okay.
Big number.
5.
Big enough?
Nice.
You smash it to the ground and like it starts to reform again. Oh no, I have to see if it reforms. Hold on.
I see. Oh, see what he's trying to pull here.
Quit playing
I
games
see.
with my heart.
I know, right?
While you do that, I'm plugging in my laptop.
Yeah, he starts reforming.
Come on, Kurt.
Anything else, Lady Locke? Oh, who's plugging in her laptop?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay, it goes to Orin Garnock.
Garnock's disgusted at watching Kurt Russell, crumble to the floor and then start reforming himself, and he's like, "Kurt, I need to end this. I need to put you out of your misery." Oh, Kurt, I'm so sorry. And then let's see here. What do I want to do? I am going to cast Witch Bolt. So, which is like a lightning damage.
Ooh.
17 to hit.
Great.
That will definitely hit.
I need you to be motivated here, Garnock.
For 9
That's
damage.
more like it. That's what I like to see.
Nice.
After hearing that sound effect, I really wanted that to be a 1, and he electrocuted himself.
Awesome.
Somehow my hair would stick up even more.
But I'm glad it wasn't.
Yeah, so you're even a little surprised by yourself, and actually you take out this piece of felt and just kind of like clean off the orb that ensconces your sister's skull, and all this static electricity builds up, and you're like, oh, I can use this, and just blast it at Kurt Russell, and you hear inside the orb go, you hear a girl's voice go, unlimited power, as this crackling lightning just like goes over and almost hits Solace in the head, but it goes through Goldie Spawn and just lights this thing up, and it melts into a puddle on the floor.
Yes. Nicely done.
I'm
Nicely
sorry,
done.
Kurt. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And Goldie Spawn actually also dissipates.
That sounds like a
It also shot
Nice
right
work.
through the Tower of Cards and didn't rustle any of them. Pun intended.
Russell.
That's right.
Any of them?
I kind of mutter under my breath. Could have used the rock.
Awesome.
I still got the rock though, right? How long does the rock
but
last?
the power's gonna fade off of it.
Oh.
Bummer.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I
Ellie
forgot about
wanted-
the rock to use it.
Kailaris wanted to know, or Green Elbow said, isn't crumbling the floor and reforming himself exactly what Kurt Russell did in Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yes. Yeah, it
That
absolutely
is.
is.
True, yeah. All right.
Providence.
So you guys seem to have lived to fight another day.
Dun 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 dun.
Okay, and
All right.
so you have a perfectly, like a perfect tower of cards and a circus thing flying around the room that is, it makes one last circuit with the music and then fades off into the wall.
I'd just like to point out that we took 0 damage.
It's true.
During
They
that
didn't
fight,
even get
Swan.
anything
Oh,
on.
yeah.
They didn't even
When
get
does
it. They
that
barely. They
happen?
didn't even get it.
That
They barely even
does.
got a turn.
Well, we're building
Thanks
your
to-
confidence for the next fight.
Goldie
Oh,
Spawn.
boy. I'm nervous now. Well, we all did level up, so
It's true.
It's true. We're
we're pretty
hardcore.
awesome now.
So let's.
I
let's
dare
take a
someone
look.
to throw their rock at the cards.
I'm not messing with those things. Those things got built up by the. I'm going to cross that circus troop.
Yeah, I'm gonna
They
go
built
get
that
I
thing.
want to, yeah.
They built that thing. I don't want to make them mad.
I do want to look at the cards. Are they normal playing cards, or is there something special about them?
They are mundane, normal playing cards to your knowledge.
Ooh,
Your
what?
knowledge. I could check it with my arcane knowledge, but forget that. I'm gonna search the room.
Okay.
So nobody wants to play a game of euchre?
Bob, you
We'll ask Zund once we wake him up. Maybe
we're
he'll
we're
be in a
really
better mood.
focused on waking him up. I think we just need to let him sleep.
We should kill him.
You also notice another deck of playing cards on the table.
I'd like to go take a look at those.
They're in a small, like, leather-bound... It's almost like a box, like a sleeve that they have fit in.
Can I look at this thing and see if there's anything weird about it before I touch it?
Sure. You look it over, and it just says... what languages do you know?
I know Common, Elvish, and Goblin.
It says in Elvish, it just says some fancy word that actually means playing cards. Like, shalamana.
Super
No, it says
fancy.
many penner, is what it says. And that means playing cards.
Interesting. Okay.
Nice.
Well, I'm gonna grab that thing and pocket it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, so you have a deck
It's
of
mine
playing
now.
cards. Actually,
Come
you can
over.
put that in with the managed equipment thing.
Yes, I can. I was going to.
Roland, we can play a game later. We'll
Yes,
know what the
no, we
cards
can.
say.
Oh, I've got sleight of hand. I can win some money off people with this.
You could.
Oh
actually.
man.
There you go.
Solus, it looks like you're looking at the fireplace and the chair that's there.
Yeah, just want to check the area, see if there's anything interesting.
You find a small book in the smashed end table, like in that debris, and it says it doesn't say anything on it. It's just like a nice book, and it has a piece of metal that's like used as a bookmark. And when you open it up, you find tucked in the journal is an ornate golden key.
Yeah!
Yes.
I was hoping for a key
Yes.
over there.
Garnick,
The-
it's 2 good ideas today that you've had.
I mean, I have them every once in a while.
I mean, it's usually 1 out of 10. I'm not sure what's going on here.
Maybe today's the 10.
Maybe. This is the day that makes the average.
Right.
Well, dang, it's all downhill from here.
You find on that page where the key was that there's a entry that says something along the lines of they're going to take me downstairs soon so that I can keep myself going for as long as I need to, and I have told them to head to Candlekeep, which you guys all know is a famous library, to collect as many books as they can to on longevity of life or transforming oneself, that kind of stuff. Like it, yeah.
I'm going to walk over to Garnick and hand it to him and say, "Here, I'm not gonna remember any of this."
Well, I mean, it's got probably has names in it, so that's
Do you have
understandable.
a name for Garnock?
Well, he has been Garnier. I haven't thought of anything new. So
Oh,
we're
okay.
sticking
So
with that.
Garnier.
I like it.
Yeah.
I haven't corrected you this whole time
That's
because
right.
I just think it's great, and I'm like, oh, it sounds, what's the name of the place in the north? What am I thinking?
I mean, there's plenty of places north of you.
What's like
Spine
the
of the
prison?
World. Oh, the prison where they're at in the movie.
Yeah,
Oh goodness, that's one that I don't remember.
Oh,
Icewind
crap.
Dale, is it?
Icewind. Yeah, I think.
Well,
it was
Icewind Dale is south of where that prison is.
Okay, but either way, it sounds Icewind Dale-ish, like Garnier sounds great.
Very sophisticated.
Yeah. Do I have a name for this What is it? It's like a letter or a book?
Yeah, it's a book.
It's a journal. Of Zun's.
Zun's journal.
Yeah, and he always starts with "Dear Diary,"
Of
and
course he
then
does.
writes out what he wants, to say about whatever his findings are of that day.
All right.
Garn but not forgotten. Great.
Yeah, Garn but not
Love it.
forgotten.
Oh. Okay,
Sun's
Revel's End,
Diary.
Orin. Revel's End is the name of the
Oh,
place
there it
you're
is.
looking for.
Yep.
And it was on the far northern coast of Icewind Dale.
Yeah, it's on the south end of that because they show it in the map as you go over it.
Sounds very Icewind Dale-ish, Garnier. Okay, so basically Zun's diary outlining
Kind of
his-
plans to
instructions.
live forever somehow, because he couldn't find any other way to keep his life going.
Right.
He's grasping at straws. You get that kind of feel that he's desperate.
Right. Okay. Cool. Added.
Scribbled into the margins is a little spidery script that looks like it's written by someone who's not smart that says, "Gee, Zund, what are we going to do tonight?"
Absolutely.
Try to gain immortality.
Try to gain him.
Same thing we do every night.
Right?
Oh my god.
And you do see two little white mice in the fireplace. After that has been said.
Can I investigate over here in this cobwebby, dank corner, along with the bed and everything?
Yeah, you can. How are you doing that? Are you digging through it with your hands? What are you doing?
Yeah. I'm just I'm kind of scouring around and everything, peeking under the bed, pulling back the covers, lifting the mattress.
Yeah,
Hoping to find a dead body.
You go to
Hoping.
you go to pull on the
You guys
blankets,
ruined it.
and all of a sudden the blanket comes free, and a single copper piece and a silver piece goes flying off towards Solus and hits the wall.
Solace,
Garnick,
heads up.
I'm sorry we melted the zombies.
It's all right. I'll find more corpses. We make corpses all the time. I'll find more corpses. Better
To
corpses.
be fair, Garnock, though, don't you need dead bodies, not undead bodies? Because if it's undead, someone else is already controlling it, right?
It's true, but it's more about the respect for somebody else's
see.
work.
I see.
Andesir, you're over by what appears to be a stove of some sort, and there are these rusted pots sitting on there. And when you lift one of the lids, you must make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no!
Oh no.
I always pick the wrong one.
You always do. You had to look in the fireplace. You had to look in the
Had to.
cooking pot.
Oof,
Man,
I feel
I
good
hope-
about it.
You go, but you're able to keep from retching everywhere.
Good.
Drat, I thought he'd get attacked by a goo too.
Not this time. Yeah, so you guys feel like you've scoured this room pretty good. There's a broom laying there. There's old dishes on the table over by Roland. But you don't really see anything that's standing out to you. You know what I mean? It's just kind of a...
Warm, that wasn't your parents we just obliterated, was it?
Oh, yeah, Worm's me. He forgot that's what you guys have been calling him.
Yeah, I know it's kind of confusing. I've actually
Sorry.
still been doing, but
Yeah, he's not burnt. He's not Burnt Reynolds anymore. He lost the mustache. We cannot
true.
call him that.
He's now Worm McDonald, yes.
Worm McDonald,
So, Worm McDonald says, "Oh, me? Wait, what did you ask again?"
Those weren't your parents that we just melted into a couple of puddles.
listen,
was it?
Warm, I'm gonna need you to pay attention. You're literally just hanging there, all right?
Oh,
What else-
yeah, sorry.
What
I
else
was
do you
smashed
have
against
to
the
do?
wall for most of that fight. He looks at the
Were
puddle
your
and he
ears
says,
smashed against the wall, Warm?
That puddle looks like it might have been my uncle.
Oh.
But he's been dead for 20 years.
Oh, okay. Well, we've put him to rest or something.
Yeah, Zund got mad at him and, well, I won't tell you what he did to him.
I mean, we can
That's
see.
good. I'd rather. Yeah, we can see.
We can see
understand.
the outcome.
Yeah. Pretty nasty.
We're very acquainted. All right.
I would be interested in finding out if that key opens that chest we found.
It looks like the same handiwork, same craftsmanship. Kind of.
Quick,
So,
to the library.
Yes.
To the.
Oh, we need to find. This door is still locked, so we need to go the other way. Because I don't wish to use
That door
another
is
lock
locked.
knock spell on this one.
Could we unlock it from this side?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a
you could.
fair
We
point.
should see if the
Can
key
we?
works on the door.
Yeah, there's a little like
Just a latch?
turning latch type thing.
Oh, just turn the latch.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Wow, that was easy.
Who's the first one going?
Me.
Okay.
Oh, no.
I love it when he
yeah.
says that. No, yeah.
Why do you think
I can't
Why do
take
you
that
think
back,
I moved
Goose.
back here?
I forgot
I've-
there's traps. All the bad guys are dead.
I know this guy. That guy.
Goose, the real bad guy is the environment. This is PvE.
And that's me, baby. Okay, what do you do? You're going through that door?
I'm going through. Yep, and that statue is pointed right at me, isn't it?
Now,
Absolutely.
did we? We already know that there's a trigger in this hallway right here.
Truth.
So you might want to be keeping an eye when you yell out. Watch out for the trap we found before the last time.
Watch out for the trap I found.
Yeah.
that's
Yes,
true.
you did find that trap.
He's
didn't
about
you?
to
You
find
should've-
it again, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just go through that door?
Yeah,
I'm like,
I'm going through here.
Rolling.
I'm
Just
stopping
watch.
here.
Yep.
I'm stopping here because no one else is coming, and I turn around to look at them like, to the library, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You take your time and
Yeah.
look around. Garnick, I don't want to have to use another healing spell on him.
Oh, fine.
All right,
Okay,
so
so you open
You can
the door?
appreciate efficiency.
True.
Okay, you open the door.
I open the door.
And then what do you do?
Wasn't that door already open?
We already smashed that thing open.
All right, you
Oh,
go through
we
the
did break
door
that.
hole.
We did break that one down.
Yeah, we had to break that one
Go
down.
through
Yeah.
the door
So-
hole.
It's been like a month, okay? Give me a break here.
So I'm looking down the hall, and I see the statue, and I vaguely remember like discomfort,
Yeah.
and I think to look around. And so I'm looking around. See, oh yeah, wait.
Yeah, because you went unconscious that time.
Yeah.
Wait, this doorway is associated with pain.
So do I need to do anything to dodge the trap, or do I just
Are you
remember
just
where it is?
How are you what are you gonna do? Like, are you trying to?
Well, I'm intending to walk through the hallway into the room, but
Okay, go for it.
I know there's something bad in there, so like, do
Go
I
for
have
it.
to look around to see it, or do I just
You tell
walk
me.
over it because I know?
You tell me.
Okay, well I'm looking around.
Okay.
around.
Roll perception.
This is the best player DM conversation I've ever heard. Well, what do I do? What do I do? You tell me what you do.
You tell
do I
me.
look around? I don't know. Do you look around?
I want to know if I needed to look around.
I know. I just like messing with you.
I mean, Goose, that's entirely up to you.
You see a bright green circle on the floor.
It's like we took a Sharpie the first time through and like colored it.
Don't step
Step
here.
here.
That was on my layer the whole time, just so you know. I just flipped it over to your layer. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so you see all these runes that you're like, wow, how did I miss that before? And you're able to just step over them.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna step over it.
Like you're just doing it in such a way that you're not going to activate them, you think. And you're fine.
I'm gonna come down here first, so I'm out of the line of fire of the statue,
All right.
and then
Siri, is everything okay?
Hey Siri.
Hey Siri.
You hear off in the distance, hey Siri, is everything okay?
I really want to hear that somebody's device. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
And actually, as he disappears, the cube splits into another cube, and one goes spinning off into the darkness towards
now there's two of them.
and one stays with you guys.
Oh, there's
Cube
two
is
of
getting
them.
worse all the time.
And then you hear half-wits out of two different places.
It's in
Surround
stereo.
It's like
Who has the key, by the way?
Timmy
Doesn't
and
Solace
Tommy
have the
from-
key?
Solace does.
I had it.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
Well, let's go ahead and follow him.
Everybody
I
stay
mean,
together.
we're kind of sticking together, so
Yeah. Don't split the party.
do we all have to do a check here to see the stuff? Although the ones of us who were conscious previously
No, you guys know
are
we're
already
not just
aware.
up.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just hop over,
I'm done messing with
hop
you guys.
over the.
Garnet cartwheels through
Sure.
this hallway too.
Okay, that you do need to do dex or acrobatics. Excuse me.
Wait, are you actually doing that?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh goodness.
7.
Oh crap.
Yes.
Oh no.
Absolutely
What are you-
yes.
Doing.
Okay, so you begin to you're like I did this before.
Right.
You know, a couple weeks ago.
I like to
No,
cartwheel through hallways. Okay.
Like about 15 minutes. No, the night before, because we did rest.
It was yesterday.
I got this. You know what I mean? Like I can do this. And you cartwheel and you stumble right in the middle of the circle. And you think you're fine for a second, and actually you are until you go to get back up, and you like the smallest part of like your mustache hits a rune, and you hear.
Oh no.
And let's see how much damage.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Can I use my inspiration to re-roll that?
Oh, do you still have inspiration?
Do you have
I
inspiration?
sure do.
Yeah, you
All
can.
right.
Oh my gosh, you guys, watch this be terrible. 16.
Oh.
You do one of those kip ups. Is that what they call them? Where
Yes,
you put
yes.
your hands back
Yep,
and
yep,
you
yep.
actually kip up over the line of the runes instead, and are just fine. Oh, but you stepped there. Oh, that's bad news.
What?
Don't move your character. Don't move
Okay.
your character.
Nope, that's where I dropped him.
I'll
I'm
show
good.
you. I'll show you what's there.
So like I'm cartwheeling through and my mustache does brush across and it's like the runes start to glow a little bit, but then I roll past and I'm like, man, just made it. And I feel so good, and then I like end the cartwheel and I look up and I'm facing right at the statue.
Yeah, and this was literally there the whole time on my layer.
Wow.
You're kidding.
I'm not even kidding.
You're kidding.
I'm not kidding. It's been there for a month.
So you're kidding.
We just didn't notice it the first time.
You just didn't ever step there.
It's amazing.
So, let me look at what I have written down here. Hold on. That's so funny.
Gusty, there's nothing I could have done about that. That's just where I dropped my character.
You just had to show off.
No,
Why do you always have to show off?
This is how Kylara.
If you hadn't been feeling
feels
so
about this
good
character.
about that saving roll, you would have stopped way before then.
I'm sorry. I have a penchant for the dramatic. I'm sorry.
He does. Is it on my other list? Hold on.
Whether I did a cartwheel or not,
Where'd
that's
it
probably
go?
where I would have put my character. That's where it felt right. And it
where it
was
felt
so
right.
so wrong.
So juicy.
Juicy.
I don't know.
What did I see? A steak there?
Yeah, why not?
Always great, Garnock. Great, always thinking with your stomach.
Right? All right, give me a
The
second, I have
onion
to
wasn't
look up
enough.
spell.
All right, it went right through me.
Oh no!
Ow.
Did you just roll 20 damage?
No. No. It's half.
That was
of
to
it.
hit.
Okay.
That was,
No,
okay.
it's not.
That-
It's 10
no, it's
damage.
not. It's 10 damage.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
When I made the spell, I said, do not do full damage, because they are too low level.
Oh.
So you're in luck. 10 lightning damage. Courses through Garnock's body.
I was almost a well done steak.
You almost were. Yeah.
Now,
So,
now your hair is sticking up on end.
yeah.
I'm just like
I love that sound. So,
You really, we couldn't tell.
yeah, I know. He's just like
man.
jittering around. Hey guys, he sounds like Harry Carey.
I know how Kurt feels.
I sniff the air and I say, does anybody smell burnt garlic butter?
And then from her back, you hear, "Did somebody say my name?"
Solace, have you called Garnock garlic yet?
No. No.
Because that's
And,
next week.
Yeah,
next week.
next week on Myths and Mayhem. Yeah,
Wow.
so you guys see remember the bricks had come apart when the song was played,
Yes.
the Ballad of the Sheep,
Oh.
and they still are like that, actually.
Are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
That's not convincing.
When he coughs, a perfect smoke ring comes out of his mouth,
And it smells like burned onions.
and it goes right on Andesir's face.
Gross. Would that make it a smoke onion ring?
Oh! It will. It will,
Yes.
actually. He can open his own diner. Yeah,
right,
so
let's,
there's it's you and a key and a...
Let's check out this chest before anybody else gets hurt.
Kylar says Andesir has to roll nasal damage.
Nasal
It's just like when Kurt Russell had that cinder land on his nose.
yeah. Oh man.
Okay,
All right,
my
Solace,
face
you
officially
got the
hurts.
key. You want to do the honors here?
Yeah. Let's see.
So do you guys all
Wanna
pile
walk
into the
in
library, or
I'm
just
gonna.
one?
We
Yeah,
determined it was
yeah.
generally.
I'm gonna
Pretty
stay
okay.
outside.
I did an
That's right. You don't like the
Arcana
enclosed
check.
areas. I
I
understand.
don't. And the books don't interest me, and
You
someone's gotta keep guard.
dead trees and all. You're not a big fan.
Right.
Yeah.
I get that.
I think if I remember correctly, I did an Arcana check on the chest.
You
and
did.
There was
Did.
nothing
It seemed to be there was
magical.
stuff in there, but there was nothing
Right.
trap related that we were aware
Right.
of.
Right. That's magical.
That's magical.
Oh, okay. Can I roll perception to see if there's anything else trap-like?
You can roll
about this
perception.
thing? Okay. Here we go.
I love how Locke's always like, yeah, you can.
Absolutely.
Well,
It might not do anything, but
You don't think it's trapped?
Can
Garnet-
I roll perception?
Yeah, you can. Garnet, you step on a book that's called Beholder in the Eye of Beauty, Classic Fashion Tips for the Beholder in Your Family.
this will take my mind off the pain.
And you start thumbing through it, and it's like exactly what it says on the outside.
I'm learning so much.
So just as you're going to inspect this thing, Roland, the cube forms into one cube and blasts you with green energy, and you start sweating immediately, and you have to roll perspiration. So you have to roll
Question.
another D20.
oh no.
I previously had inspiration. Has that worn off by now, or is this going to cancel that out?
I think we decided they didn't interact, but
They
up
don't
to
interact.
you.
So let's do. You actually still have inspiration if you'd like to use
I
it.
still have inspiration. So
And then you also
Well, I-
have
this-
a
I just
green.
fe-
So
I
it
f-
shifts between white and green.
I feel like I could cheese this a little bit if I wanted. Do I get to save? Or do I get to choose when I use one or the other? That doesn't seem like that's
no,
fair.
you have to use inspiration first, and then
Right.
perspiration.
So can I wait on my inspiration use, and then my perspiration will kick in after that?
Yeah. So this roll you get inspiration, and then
I'm-
the next roll you will get perspiration.
Oh,
So
yeah.
if I do not use inspiration here, do I lose it?
You have to use it.
Oh, I have to. Okay then.
Yeah, the redemptions
Why-
are
why-
like
why
on
didn't
the
you say
next-
so?
I should
on the
have,
next
but
Oh,
roll, you
okay,
have
okay.
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I got you. Yep, no, I'm good.
Okay.
All right, well, I feel pretty good about my 15, but let's see what happens. Oh, I feel even better now.
Oh,
Ooh.
good.
Nice.
Yeah, there is not a single thing wrong with this thing. It looks like a nice, cute little chest with all these fancy things on it.
On the
Open
it.
outside.
On the outside.
All right. I'm going to put the key in and turn it and see what happens.
Yeah, so when you put the key in, it kind of animates itself, and all these
Ooh.
little things around it start animating and turning and whirling, and there's like a fresco of these it's like a pond-like scene, and it's like these reeds and stuff are blowing in an unseen wind, and there's like a mini sun that goes over the horizon. A
That's
little
beautiful.
duck lands.
I should have
and
gone into the
then-
room.
Yeah. And then the lock itself turns, and it actually opens itself, and it makes the Zelda opening sound.
I was gonna ask about that.
Yeah, you hear.
I was gonna ask about that.
Da-da-da. You got the stuff.
You got the stuff. It actually says that. You got the stuff. And I will look at the wrong list for no reason, and then I will look at
I
the
was
right
thinking,
list.
do
you
that.
got the stuff. You got the power.
Secret library. Let's see. Into the secret library. In the chest. You find a coin that looks very different from the coins you're used to seeing.
Okay.
It looks similar, but like it's different enough to stand out. How about we put it that way?
Okay.
I look over my book at that, and I'm kind of eyeing it for the first time. For the first time, I'm showing interest while my eyes bleed. And I'm like,
You find a small bag of dust. Yeah. It's hard to say. There's some stitching on the outside that you might have to look at a little closer with an Arcana check to figure out what it is. And you find a pointy hat that looks like, we would say it looks like Gandalf's hat. And
Your Honor,
there's-
leading.
What's that?
You might want to do an Arcana check on that.
Maybe. And maybe the coin too. There's a potion bottle that has a liquid that is clear. It's like a clear concoction with bits of like what looks to be salt and soot, like kind of swirling around in it.
What do you
And
got there?
Garnock, you know exactly what it is when you pick it up when they hand
Oh.
it to you, and it's a potion of comprehension,
Ooh, I'm comprehending what this is.
which allows you to know languages when you read them.
It's a potion of comprehension. Comprehending. I'm losing it in translation.
You hear half-wits.
Garnock, do you want to take a look at that little bag? There seems to
Yeah.
be some sort of writing on there.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I'll take a look at that. I'm not going to use the potion, though, because here's the deal. None of us know Draconic, and remember...
There's something in Draconic in that room with the
sarcophagus.
casket. You're right, yes.
That's it.
Look at you with the big brain.
I forgot.
I
about
read
that.
a lot, a lot of fantasy stories.
3 out of 4.
I
I'm
read
really
a lot.
Garnock, I'm really impressed with you right now.
It's almost as
know,
if
that's
someone
what happens.
constructed this dungeon on their spare time.
I mean, they had to, they had to wake Zund back up, I mean, he's over there sleeping in a box, right? He wants to come back. He's got to
true.
give pretty clear instructions, right?
It's a good point. It's a good point. So check that bag, would
What's
you?
in the box?
What's in the box, man?
And so I'm gonna inspect the writing.
The
I don't know if
bag,
I
okay.
need the bag.
Let me look it up.
I know Comish, Gnomish, Sylvan,
Comish.
and Undercommon. Comish. Did I just say Comish?
Comish.
You did.
Comish.
You know
don't know it.
Dasher and Dancer.
Sorry. You don't know common very well. It's just Comish.
Yeah, you know it a little bit.
That's what
let's
us.
see.
That's what us deep gnomes call it.
Well, you know that it looks like very fine sand. There's enough probably for one use, and let's see. I'm gonna say you just know what it is after closer inspection. I think.
The sand.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is a dust of disappearance.
Girl.
And it's because of your it's because of your alchemy
That's what Garnet
knowledge
says.
and arcane knowledge. that you're
Ooh,
able to
girl.
figure it out. And the skull inside the orb goes, "What?"
Quiet, Sylvia. Quiet. It's okay.
Sylvia. Remind me what else is in the chest? We have the dust. We have the potion.
What have you found?
Oh,
So far
and
in
the
this?
weird coin. Oh, we need to check the weird coin.
Yes.
But we do need to do something else before we check the weird
So
coin.
you found a potion of comprehension. There's a hat that you don't know what it does, if anything. And a dust of disappearance and a coin. Yes. Let's see. I have too many windows open.
I'm gonna take the potion of comprehension and put it in my backpack.
Okay.
And, potion of.
Do you tell the others what the dust does?
Yeah, so this is a potion of comprehension that should allow us to read the draconic on the cask. This dust is a dust of what is it? Dust of
Disappearance.
Disappearance. This is a dust of disappearance. Does somebody want this? I'm a little too dramatic for being invisible. You know, I did just run
For the
my
audience,
mouth and-
you and each creature and object within 10 feet of you become invisible for 2d4 minutes.
Oh.
For how long?
2d4 minutes. So we
Two. Oh, okay.
roll two
You said. I thought you said
d4s.
2d4, and I was like, is that
I
a number?
know.
Yep.
Did he black out when he told me the time? No. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna take the potion of comprehension, but if somebody wants to hold on to the dust, just in case, you know, I step in front of another statue or something.
Fantastic. I'm not over that.
I can take the
Rolling?
dust if no
That's
one
a
wants
life
I'll
character
take.
says
But no,
Taylor.
let's Andasir, you take the dust. If we have
2d4 is
need
a
of
back to life character, says Keller.
if we have 2D, yeah, 2D4, yeah.
2d4.
If we have sneaking around needs, I have disguise abilities. So Andasir, you take it.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna inspect the bag.
Okay.
didn't you already
wait,
inspect
the
the bag?
bag of dust?
Wait, I thought
hat?
you said it was like a bag of
A bag?
of dust.
No, it's
and
like
dust.
a small
and-
bag, and it has like a
Set-
packet
yeah,
almost,
the-
and it has
the sand in it.
Okay, sorry, I
inscription
thought
on
there
the
was.
side.
I thought
The
there was
coin
something.
and the hat are
Right,
what we have left.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna inspect those, and can I do an Arcana on those, or do I
yes.
know right off the bat?
Do an Arcana.
Okay. Thanks. I didn't want to know off the bat. I wanted to roll dice. Dang it, 23.
I thought you might.
Wow.
Let's see. It's a copper coin, and you say a little
It's just a
magical
penny.
word. What do you think the word should be? Anyone can help with this.
Origin.
Origin. Origin.
Origin.
You say it 3 times, and the copper coin begins to shed dim light in a 5-foot radius.
I can't remember what it is at first, so I'm like, wait a minute. Origin. Origin.
It is a coin of delving. If
Delving.
dropped a distance greater than 5 feet, the coin issues a melodious ringing sound when it hits the surface. Any creature that can hear the chime can determine the distance the coin dropped based on the tone.
This is like a
Oh,
decoy.
so you can drop it down a well and find out how deep it is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Things of that
That's-
nature. It's
that's
also a little
interesting.
bit of a light, like it can cast light for you in a 5-foot radius.
Okay.
So this is a coin of deepness, delving.
Delving.
This is a coin of delving. Apparently today, I have all the plans, but
You
don't
would think a
know how to
gnome would know
speak.
what delving is.
His synapses aren't
I don't need
firing
a
right
coin.
after the shock. He's still recovering from that.
His eyes are
And
still
you see a
bleeding,
little arc of electricity go over him again.
Yeah.
like off my mustache.
Into that greasy hair. The oil is helping conduct the electricity.
This is a coin of delving. I'll hold on to this until I figure out what the hat is.
As the little like poof of electricity or arc of electricity and then a poof of like little smoke comes off your hair, the cube unceremoniously dumps a jar at your feet, and you see a bunch of fairies flying around.
Oh
And
no!
it
don't open
shatters, and all these swarms of like little light fairies swarm around you. And who has the lowest HP in the group?
Garnock is the only one who
Hey.
has taken damage through his own
You are
hubris.
at full hit points as a jar of fairies heals you, and they disappeared into nothing.
I love you, Chad.
Yeah, the bag of holding.
Quite alright. I love you, Chad.
That's one of our new goodies.
Nice.
And then let's see. You found out what the coin does.
Aw.
And
I'm
the
sad
hat.
we turned off stickers. I was gonna do the. Hey, listen.
Right? The hat is.
I'm thinking the pointy fairies from Ocarina of Time.
Right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Where's that hat? Where's that hat? You look inside and it just has a little name tag that says Hat of Wizardry.
Hat of Wizardry.
Yep. When you go to inspect it, and you're like,
Let me
you
look
sound
that up.
maybe
What
all
does that
arrogant and like, oh, I used my arcane prowess.
Leave it.
I
Perfect.
totally know what this is.
Yeah. So it's a hat of
And I reach over and grab it from it and I go, oh, it's a hat of wizardry.
awesome. So let's see, what does the
Ooh.
Hat of Wizardry do?
Who's gonna take that? I
I
wonder.
pulled it up.
It is a cone-shaped hat that is adorned with gold crescent moons and stars. And while you're wearing it, you gain the following benefits. You can use the hat as spellcasting focus for your wizard spells.
Okay.
You can try to cast a cantrip that you don't know. The cantrip must be on the wizard spell list, and you must make a DC 10 intelligence arcana check. If the check succeeds, you cast the spell. If the check fails, so does the spell, and the action used to cast the spell is wasted. In either case, you can't use this property again until you finish a long rest.
All of a sudden you hear
Right,
I was
thinking that too.
too.
Yeah. So this is a Hat of Wizardry, and it allows someone to cast a wizard spell. Now, I can already cast wizard spells, and while it could be kind of beneficial, it could also be really cool if someone who can't cast wizard spells has the hat. So I prefer
have
to
to
give
take
this to
turns
somebody
wearing it.
else. Every once in a while, I have a streak of humble.
Yeah, every now and then,
Every
1 out of
once
10,
in a
1 out of
while,
10.
you know, I'd love to see what happens. So
You hear from your orb, once in a blue moon.
I'm
shh, quiet.
I'm
You're
feeling like
embarrassing.
I'm gonna put my hand up as wanting to hang on to this if nobody else objects.
I object.
Well,
Dagger nabbit. If nobody else but him objects, he's the one giving it away.
He objects out of spite.
You hear from Solus.
Clearly.
of course.
Solus is back. I object.
Oh, hush.
Nobody asked you, Worm.
You didn't not ask me.
I'm not sure how that would fit over my horns, so feel free.
That's a reasonable.
You just stick it on one horn.
They're little.
And
It
see,
would
what do you think? Is
magically
this
work
It's like a
out
hat
if that's
rack.
all
Oh,
that's
okay.
holding you back.
Good.
is this sort of thing
No,
your
it's-
bag or what do you think?
It's already got a bag of dust.
Antisir?
I do. I've got the bag of dust.
No. No. Is this sort of thing your bag? Is what I said.
Oh no, I've already got a bag. No,
Who's
take
on
it.
first?
Yes.
Take it. This is
I'll
all you.
Garnick. I'll take the hat.
All right, then Solus, would you like the coin of delving?
Did you
Please
say
say
anything
yes.
about it?
This
you
backpack's
say-
getting heavy.
I'll take it from you. Did you say that it can cast light?
It does
Do I know
all the
that?
time.
Oh.
Now that he kind of
then
woke it up, it keeps casting in a 5-foot radius.
I need it right now.
Yeah, you're feeling like
Oh.
your god is saying
Okay,
yes.
okay, here,
Yes.
take it.
Give me all the light.
Take it, it's yours.
Like, see, I guess I'll take the dust. Roland's like, yeah, that's a pretty cool hat.
That's a pretty cool
Oren's,
hat. I like this hat.
This potion's gonna come in handy. I know what we're gonna use this for.
Honestly,
So
even
it's
if I don't use
Coin
this,
now.
even if I don't use this hat for wizardry, it's gonna look awesome when I'm performing in a tavern. So
That's right.
It's true.
Yeah,
Good point.
You could write a song about you getting that hat.
I could.
That's
I
true.
could.
And with that,
That
we'll
a
take
hint?
a break.
Yes.
Good, I need
GG's.
water.
Yes.
Yes.
So get
Yes.
yourself a drink and all that good stuff.
Fantastic.
And,
See y'all in a bit.
Yeah. So everybody take a quick break and we'll come back to this.
All right. See ya. Hello, hello, everyone. How is it going? Wanted to say thank you really quick to Ninja Weasel and Murderous for the raids. Thank you so much for sharing your communities with us. Really appreciate it. How are you guys doing tonight? Hopefully you're having a good time. We're having a blast as always. After a couple weeks off, it feels really, really good to be back and to be playing. So Kylars and I were actually vacationing in Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg, Tennessee, this past week. And then the week before that was Gusty's anniversary trip where he and Mrs. Gusty went to Las Vegas. Oh my gosh, I cannot speak tonight. But yeah, so it was a lot of fun. We had a good couple of weeks off. Thank you, sweetheart. We had a good couple of weeks off. But driving home yesterday, Kylars and I had I think it took us about 12 hours to get home, 12, almost 13 hours to get home, everything said and done. And we were both like excited for tonight, to get back and start playing. So yeah, how's everybody doing? Orn will be back sooner than that to chat. Yeah, for sure. What's up, Cheese? Nixa? Our air conditioning. Oh no, is your air conditioning out? Well, last week is a whole story of our AC getting replaced. This week, so far, nothing. Oh. We're 2-1 in Castle Panic. Won the last game. Nice. Did you enjoy the tiny circus? Oh, Elbow, that was hilarious. Was that you? Of course it was. Of course it was. That was amazing. I could tell Locke too. Like, Locke was like, "Okay, I'm gonna read this." What's up, Durgo? I just subbed, but it won't show up till next stream. Oh, hey, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Yeah, all the notification stuff is off, right, for D&D. Buggy Hoser, hello. Welcome in. 5 to get there, 12 to get back. Durgo, no. Not 5. No, it took us about 12 hours to get there as well. It took us a little bit longer to get home only because Ben... So Emily, we have to give Dramamine to if we're going anywhere like past a half an hour in the car, basically. Ben, we've found, has very rare bouts of car sickness. And it's only happened once before, which was on our Disney trip, April 2022. And on our way home... yesterday, he had another bout of car sickness that just came out of nowhere. So we had to stop and clean everything up. So it took a little bit longer, but Kylars and I were pretty well prepared. Kylars is an amazing packer. So she gathers everything we need, and then I pack it all. And play Jenga with the trunk, the boot of our car. But yeah, so it took us a little bit longer, but not too bad. Yeah, but from Southwest Michigan to Gatlinburg, Tennessee is a long drive. Yeah, 20-year-old unit finally kicked the bucket. Oh no, dude. Yeah, I think ours is headed that way as well, honestly. I thought, what's the most non-weapon-like weapon ever? An entire circus. It's amazing.
Mission accomplished.
Yep. Dramamine is a lifesaver. Yeah, so Ben, we were planning on stopping for lunch anyways. And so it happened just before we were going to stop. So we were like, well, I mean, the timing couldn't really have been better. And so, in a situation that you really don't want to happen. But he felt better after we got everything cleaned up and him cleaned up, and then we got some Subway, and he actually was really hungry after that. So he was like, "I feel great. I want food," and we gave him some Dramamine. So every time I subbed somewhere, it never showed up the same day. It's always the next time I go in. That's weird, Durgo. Strange. But thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate it, buddy. I get terrible motion sickness. Oh no, Buggy Hoser. Yeah, no fun. Kylars used to get it when she was a kid. Em gets it. Em is very prone This is only the second time Ben's had it, so fun being here. See, it showed up. Durgo, I'm glad you have so much fun. Really appreciate it. We're having a blast too. I mean, like, this is,
Oh yeah.
This is so much fun. Hey, Burnin, how are you? Luckily, my kids grew out of that. We legit bought hospital-grade vomit bags to have in our car at all times. Check them out on Amazon. Yeah, we actually use Cool Whip. Cool Whip containers. Old Cool Whip. Couple of Cool Whip containers. It seems to do the trick. Right.
Cool
yeah.
Whip.
How about we delay this until the 4th of never?
Right.
My motion sickness has gotten worse with age, but thankfully not that bad. Oh, that's good, Nixa. Yeah, most people grow out of it, but yeah. Oh, we're running
keeps it around like an old friend.
Right. We're running 5-minute ads right now, which is of course right when Slothbeard gives us a raid. Hey. Hey. Hold on, I'm gonna type that to them. Hey, welcome in, everyone. I'm typing on my phone, so of course it's taking me forever. Thanks for the raid, Slothbeard. Oh, that sucks. Right when we're doing, right when commercials hit.
Becky, it still didn't show up.
Not that I like Cool Whip, but I will now think of that forever. Sorry. I mean, there isn't Cool Whip still in it.
Right.
It's just the container.
No, I have that image in my head.
Right. Oh, ads are complete. Hey, Slothbeard. What's going on, buddy? How are you?
Job's done.
Job's done. Oh, that would be a great like sound effect when the ads are done. Job's done.
Absolutely.
Slothbeard, thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate it. Welcome in everybody who came in with that raid. How are you? We are playing some D&D tonight. It's the first time we've been able to stream it and play for a couple of weeks. And we are having a blast. Hope you guys are having a good night. What happened in the first hour and a half? I listened to so many D&D streams and forget which adventure is happening. So far right now, what we've done is we picked up in the room that we were in. We took a long rest. Andesir and Roland, being half-elves, are able to... They don't really need sleep, so they kept watch, as well as a miniature circus that the cube spat out and was keeping watch over us. And then we actually made it into the final room we hadn't discovered, and we had to fight...
is it?
Dang. And we had to fight... what was the name? Shamble. Who was Shamble?
Gary Shambling.
Gary Shambling, that's right. And I was just stuck on Kurt Russell. Gary Shambling and Kurt Russell, Rustle. They were zombies. And Gusty conjured an image of Goldie Spawn, the most glorious zombie ever, to distract Kurt Russell. And yeah, and we destroyed them. We found a key to a chest that we found in a previous episode. And on our way back there, I miraculously avoided a trap that everybody else just very nonchalantly walked over. And then I triggered it in a different spot, and and my eyes were bleeding. And so...
we added the eyes bleeding part. Okay.
Yeah, I said that earlier.
Did you? I didn't hear.
Yeah, I said I was like I said
Gross.
when they opened the chest, I like peeked over the book I was reading. My eyes were
I didn't catch that.
my eyes were bleeding.
Ooh.
Because I got hit hard,
You
y'all.
did
I
get
got
hit
hit for 10 points of damage. It hurt.
It's like
So-
half your hit points or
Yep.
something.
And then we just distributed some of the items. We distributed the items in the chest. We have a potion of comprehension. We have a coin of delving. We have a wizardry hat, a hat of wizardry, and we have a what was the last thing? The dust. The
dust of
dust of
disappearance.
disappearance. Yep. So. So at that point, yeah, we are. I think ready to hop back in. So
Yeah. So you guys are coming out of the secret library, or are you staying in there forever, or what are you doing?
we just hunker down here.
We live here now.
Do you need to know that I threw together a little song about the hat in our break?
I do need to know that actually.
Yes. Sing me a song, the Gussie Man.
That was last time.
I know.
Okay. Somebody once told me, dude, holy moly, your magic really could use some work. You know that Istanbul was once Constantinople. That's nobody's business but the Turks. Well, the spells start coming and they don't stop coming. You could try a new one for which you've been gunning. So much to learn, so much to cast. So what's wrong with trying this hat fast? You'll never know if you don't try. Try it out and maybe you'll fly. Hey now, you're a wizard, get your hat on, go chant. Hey now, there's a deck of cards, get your show on in Cant. Garnock got himself shocked. I'm just glad no more doors are locked.
Perfect. That's amazing.
Thank you.
And who would you like to give a free, like, full-on inspiration to?
Oh, I'm giving that to... Oh, wait, hang on. Garnock, did you use yours?
I used mine, yeah.
Okay. Given the fact that we're going to go into a place that has probably lots of arcane stuff, I'm giving it to Garnock.
Okay.
Woo.
So, as he plays the last note on Tasha,
Yes.
Woo.
a sparkling shimmer of light kind of, like, falls over you and cascades down, and you feel very inspired.
And look like you're posing for a glamour shot.
Right.
Always.
That's what
Sorry,
I do.
guys, I missed the beginning of that because I didn't realize my mic was off. And when I said, hang on a minute, there was a dog situation. It's good now. It's okay.
You gotta watch
We're
the
good
VOD.
now.
Gotta watch the VOD.
You gotta
It
watch
might
the
make
VOD.
the cut for the
Quick recap
recap next
on-
week.
Recap.
Why were we singing a song? Just because he's a bard and he does that?
Because I'm a bard and I wrote one during the break,
okay.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Cool.
I was actually gonna say earlier, you could even write a song about getting that hat, and then you did.
And then he did.
It's
Awesome. Great work.
Thank you.
Okay, so what do you guys do? You feel a little like maybe lighter in step because, you know,
Man,
the
I
jaunty
feel
tune.
I feel so good.
Jaunty tune.
Jaunty tune.
The fairies healed me, which was great. They were.
You don't feel like you've been smashed in the mouth anymore.
No.
That's good.
Heyo.
Right. And then I'm just Roland's biggest fan. Right? The music is great, so I feel fantastic.
Shall we go
Kelzadan,
take...
yes.
Oh.
I feel so good. Let's make this guy's worst fear come true.
Wow.
That's
Such
the
Ready.
Garnock we know. That is
And then I'll reanimate-
absolutely the Garnock we know.
And then I'll reanimate his corpse
That's absolutely the Garnock we
and
know.
siphon all of his magic off.
Ah, that's better.
It's a distilling process. I've read all about it. I've always wanted to try it. Anyway,
You hear from your orb. They don't care.
shut up, Cube. Yes, they do.
That's actually your sister's skull.
So
Sylvia.
if you're distilling, does that mean that you shoot him with some kind of beam? Jim beam?
Oh. Oh.
The,
If
don't
you
have
like puns,
a-
this is the place for you.
I don't have a wah-wah sound. Sorry.
The process
I'm
is
looking for
similar.
it.
the process is simple. You
Mongooses'
don't wanna-
reaction is exactly what I was looking
If you-
for there. Thank
But I
you
do
so
have
much,
a-
buddy.
If you have a weak stomach and a penchant for not looking before you drink from something, you're not going to be interested.
I do have that sound, though.
Yes! Perfect.
Sylvia, quit embarrassing me. Gosh, she did this to me too. Like my older sisters, am I right? She did this to me when she was alive.
along.
Sylvia, knock it off.
All right,
Put you in
Garnick, this room, if
thicker
we're going to go
orb.
take care of Zund here, then I suggest that because it's very dangerous, you go first.
Cartwheels all around. All right.
Oh,
Hot
chap.
dang.
Oh gosh, not again.
Dang.
Well,
Old
yeah.
gnome.
Before we go, after all of this fighting, all right, and it's been morning. I ate an onion for breakfast. Before we go fight Zund, I want to feel fresh. So this is hot dang, and this is old gnomish. I'm gonna reapply, all right.
He reapplies the various deodorant. And
Oh, I was
the
hoping you were
spray.
gonna make me roll to reapply hot dang and old gnomish.
Well, I was going to, but then you walked away from everybody else, so I don't
Oh.
need to. Just in
Garlic,
case
are you
the
saying it's a
nozzle.
roll-on?
We know better than to stand. We know better than to be near him when he applies the hot dang and the old gnomish.
Yeah, you guys would have had to roll for a Constitution save.
We've hung out with him a lot.
It's very strong. The
It's
ladies
very
love
strong.
it. And I wink at Solus.
You hear that little whistly song?
Oh no. I'm leaving.
You're leaving. You just walk right out of this dungeon.
she's just heading straight out the door.
You're on your own, guys.
Then that
I'm
heavy
taking
guitar,
Warm with me, and we're just gonna go outside.
Yeah.
This dungeon
Alright.
is no longer worth bringing light to.
All right. Come on, fellow adventurers. People, we shall go into here.
The fearless leader. What is your charisma?
Did we take care of the? Did we take care of this trap?
No, you did not.
We did not. We know it's there.
We know
do
it's
know
there.
it's
Yeah,
there. You're able to
yeah.
operate
And I didn't really
Carefully.
cartwheel this time because
Thank you.
getting shot in the face by the lasers knocked a little bit of sense into
The
me.
lightning, yeah.
My
about time.
charisma is not good.
Okay.
It's like a 9 with a -1.
Your charisma's showing is what
My
I'm saying.
charisma's showing, yeah. My charisma's always showing. All right, I'm gonna roll for that.
Oh, man.
What are you rolling for?
I thought you told me I had to roll charisma.
No, you don't have to. I just was
Well,
making...
I rolled it anyways, and it was a 12. Do I convince everybody? Do I rouse everybody with my?
Do you guys feel like you're convinced
Come
with
on.
a 12 on a charisma?
Okay. We didn't need much convincing. We feel like this is ever since we got that potion of comprehension, we have an avenue to address the situation.
Okay, so do
I'm
you follow
coming,
him
but I'm
as
coming
though
last.
it's his idea, or do you let him know it's definitely not? This is like the only way to go, and that's why.
I think it's a group effort here, and we're not exactly.
You just kind of ignoring him.
I'm clearly still grooving to the tunes that Roland was playing a moment ago.
Nice.
All right, so you guys make your way
Garnick-
down this hallway. Go ahead.
Garnick believes that everybody's roused by his
Believe that.
concise
what's important.
speech.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. And like George Costanza said, it's not a lie if you believe it.
yeah,
He did say that
exactly.
actually.
Exactly.
Okay, what do you do?
Garnick approaches
You're
in
bold,
the lead.
Andesir. I'm not going that close.
In the lead, Garnick approaches the casket.
I knew you weren't getting that close. And Garnick probably doesn't want to be that
That's
close.
fair. That's
so that
fair.
leaves like me and Solus to be the tanks.
That's a good
True.
point. All right. So
definitely
where's
wary at
is
this
the
point.
draconic is written on the on the
Yeah,
sarcophagus?
it's around the
Yeah.
sarcophagus. Yep.
All right, so Garnick's gonna rummage in his backpack, where he has his potion of comprehension, and he's gonna pull this thing out and kind of and like pop the cap out of it, down it all in one go, and it's like and then and then like I kind of shake my head a little bit, and then it's like my eyes glass over, and I'm like, it's beautiful. Anyway,
I can taste the color purple.
schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
I feel like Garnick is like, he knows this is really important, and that's the only thing keeping him in this room and not rushing back to the library to read every
Right,
book in
Every
there.
Yes,
book, right?
right.
Did you guys
Yeah,
know
yeah.
that the number 7 smells like strawberries?
Yeah, and then I start reading. I'm like, somebody quick, get a, does anybody have a pen and paper? Maybe I do. Hold on, I might. Crap. Where's my stuff?
I do.
I have ink.
Not.
I have ink in parchment.
You guys are spending 20 minutes like going to your bed.
Just looking around.
Where's
so-
my
Does anyone
ink?
have a pen? You have a pen?
And actually, Garnock,
No.
as you're searching for it, your mage hand appears and hands you it. It's like
hands me the stuff.
just kind of tells you like it's right here, dummy.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah. The mage hand's giving
The mage hand
shit
acts
with
as
me.
Doctor Strange's cloak. It's like,
Yeah.
dude, it's right here.
And then I spy like a thin bone that looks like it's been gnawed on to a point, and I'm gonna use that as a pen with my ink.
Lovely.
And so I'm ready to scribe. I'm ready to scribe.
He got
And,
it at Bed Bath and Beyond, actually.
The Beyond section.
During the going out of business
Yeah,
sale.
the Beyond section.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. From Beyond the
ooh.
Grave.
Ooh, thank you. And then so I start reading and scribing what it says.
Okay. Yeah, you
Go inner monologue.
When my hands are placed together, there are no secrets I cannot uncover.
Romantic. When my hands are placed together, there are no secrets, blah, 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 what?
When my hands are placed together,
I thought you wrote it down.
there are no secrets I cannot uncover. If
That's
you look
it?
at chat, Kylara says put it up in the Twitch chat. And in the gaming chat.
Bed Bath and Beyond the Grave? Is that
Yeah.
what you-
Yeah.
That's what Locke said. Yeah.
Mhm.
Now, we have two statues here at the back of the room
Yeah, we do.
that have extended hands. Is
I'm
there
not
anything
gonna be
else in the
able to-
room that has hands on them?
Besides me?
Dungeon Master dude?
Oh.
I'm looking around. Is there anything else in the room
nope.
that has hands?
There are these,
No hands on the sarcophagus like this or anything like that?
Nope. There's no hands. It's not does not have a base relief at all. The only
It's not ornate. Okay.
things carved into it is the draconic.
So I
Okay.
read to them what I've just scribed and everything, and then I kind of turn and look and go, is it really that obvious? Is it? I think we need to just push those statues together until their hands touch. It's very
And the
romantic.
cube begins
very
to
romantic.
swirl around rapidly,
Ooh,
spinning,
maybe that'll
spinning
give us a better
faster,
idea.
faster.
Uh-oh.
And we'll see what happens.
Oh.
Are you kidding me?
Locke, do you want us to see your rolls?
It's not a big deal.
Okay.
It is
Good,
a
because
deck
they're
of
cinnamon.
cards.
Hey, another one.
Right.
All right, I'll just hit +1 on my backpack. I'll take it. Are these Elvish playing cards or are they Comish playing cards?
These are in Comish, actually.
In Comish. Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
Perfect.
Yep.
Missed
Comish.
opportunity,
But
Wizards
it's like
of the Coast.
Skip-Bo this time.
What's Skip?
Oh.
Has anyone ever heard of
Ever
Skip-Bo?
played Skip-Bo?
What? I thought
This
that
is
was pretty
that was in
universal.
character. That was in character.
Oh, okay. Phew. Okay, phew.
Locke's
Okay.
so like.
I've played Skip-Bo so many times.
So
yes,
angry.
yes. Has anyone ever heard of Skip-Bo?
Nope.
Does anyone know what this is?
And it is
It's in-
exactly like from our world.
Right. No, it's like, it like fell through a wormhole and landed here.
Yeah.
Does it have instructions?
No.
It's hardly important right
Somebody
now.
when you look inside, there's no instructions. Somebody didn't put them back.
Oh, come on. Take care of your games, people.
And actually, one of the cards is ripped when you look inside.
Those dastardly fools. What have they done?
Hey, it wasn't
Clearly
a
it
bomb
was handled-
this time.
Clearly, it was
Wasn't
handled by
I
a
was- I
child.
was seriously bracing myself for a bomb. I
Right.
was.
So there's that.
Sir, you
Okay.
can't say bomb on a plane. Ba. Anyway, I'm not going to be able to push these statues, even with these playing cards.
Yeah.
Thanks, Q.
So
Yeah.
I'm looking
sure.
at the statue here.
And then
Is it-
actually, all of a sudden, it spits out another deck of cards and hits Garnock in the head.
that really hurt.
This time it's Uno.
Now,
I get a reverse card.
Yeah.
Can I reverse card the Uno deck and have it hit the cube of chat?
You can try to throw it at it. if you want to guess.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I do. I pick it up, and I pull out of the deck a reverse card, and I just chuck the rest of it at the cube.
All right, it hits the cube, and we'll roll another d10 and see what happens.
Dang it.
Why do you always have to do that?
He's giving them a free,
8.
I guess. No, you don't get to roll.
What? I thought you said roll a d10.
No, I
You
get
did
to
say
roll
you
the d10.
you did say roll it. You did say roll
did.
a
I thought I had to
I'm
roll a
sorry.
You just
D10.
forgot the words before it.
I did. I'm
I
sorry.
thought something bad would happen to me if I
It
What's
throws a
gonna happen?
bottle at you out of nowhere, and on the side it says "hot dang," and it breaks and casts stinking cloud. So let's cast that spell.
Great.
Give me a second.
This is the best game of D&D I've ever played. I love this so much. It's so
20
fun.
feet, 20-foot radius around him, around Garnet.
That's the whole room.
Yep.
Yep.
Constitution saving throws all
Great.
around, please.
Oh, good.
Hang on. Nobody's near me.
This means that my perspiration is in effect. Am I correct? Because
Yes.
the next throw
Yes.
after the inspiration.
Yes.
Perspiration is in effect.
Constitution saving throw. You said.
Constitution.
One.
Oh,
Ooh.
Okay, that's solid. Okay, now my other one.
No, that's Solace.
Wah, wah.
Ooh, that was almost a 2.
I am going to use my inspiration to re-roll that one.
Wow, Solace
I got a 4.
really doesn't
And
want to smell like old
Garnick,
hot
I
dang.
did give you inspiration.
I rolled a 16. I feel pretty good. Thank you, though.
6.
You guys.
Come on.
Well, to be fair, you are standing right next to him.
Andesir and
I know.
Solace are the only ones that are really affected by this, and they just start crying, like their eyes just start tearing up, and just waterfalls of the teardrops, and they
know
just
the
start
feeling.
throwing up. Yeah, sorry, throwing up all over the floor, and it's tiled, so they kind of slip around in it, and it's
Oh, no.
nasty, and they just cannot breathe, and they're just like of no use for the next few minutes as you guys are like stumbling around in this yellowy cloud of vapor.
And I'm
Garnock
just
is-
staring a hole through Garnock.
Garnock's just rubbing like his forehead where he's been hit twice by objects, and he's like, "Oh, Sun's not gonna be very happy when he wakes up and he sees what we've done to the place."
Just when I thought you were actually starting to do good, you turn around and totally redeem yourself.
Nice. So after a few minutes, it kind of dissipates, and your friends are of use again. Like they're able to like see and not throw up anymore, and all that good stuff.
What? I think it smells lovely.
This is why we don't stand around you when you use your hot dang.
At least it
Fair.
was an old gnome,
Okay.
I guess.
Please tell me that there's no product in this universe called Super Hot Dang, because I don't think any of us would be able to handle that.
Well, there isn't, but that's a fantastic business idea.
I need to learn
think
never mind. Nobody said
Oh,
that.
no. Yeah.
Nobody said that.
if
Don't
we
listen
make
to
out
me.
if we make it out of this alive, that's a fantastic idea, Roland. And you'll need to do the marketing.
Does anyone know a memory charm?
Jingle. All right, let's move these statues. We need them to touch hands.
Do we want them to touch hands?
The Draconic says they need to touch hands.
Don't go in
All right.
there. Give it 5 minutes, says Greenaldo, leaving the chamber.
It's like an axe bomb. Have you guys heard of that? Axe
Yes.
bombs?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's a,
So-
Okay, Garnick, you're not going to be any help in
Flashback.
physically moving these things.
No, I'm not. Not at all.
I think you need to be ready with something that might be happening with the sarcophagus, because I feel like
yep.
this could trigger something.
I'm also gonna back up a little bit, because
which way is
probably for
back?
the best.
whatever way is behind me, which you can't tell from my character
No,
token.
you cannot, because
So
I did not draw
gonna-
them that way.
Because I'm going to move them. I'm going to put them there.
Oh, don't stand
Okay.
there.
Right.
No, stop it! Stop it.
Well, here's a question: are we able to move these statues? Is it physically
that's what I'm
possible to
wondering.
move them?
When you get close to them, you do see, in fact, there's like little, like tracks in the floor.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So they can slide. All right.
Can I Arcana check that for magical traps?
That's probably a good idea.
yeah, you
Yep.
can.
Okay. 14.
You do see some runes that are like the same rune mirrored on either of their outstretched hands, and you think that it will cause a teleportation spell of some sort.
You
Arnak, why are you
guys.
making that face?
That's a very good question, and I will provide you with an answer because the statues, the only thing I could glean is that the statues, when they touch, there's teleportation runes on their hands that will be activated. Teleportation runes? Should we just open the flippin' lid on this thing and see if Zun's in there? Because I have a feeling. I have a feeling he's not.
Could we like just destroy these statues? Cause
I don't know if that's a good idea. If these things have magic built into them, I would hate to see what the chain reaction is.
Oh, this is
Of
so
this.
fun for me, just so you know.
of course it is
I hope. I'm so glad you're entertained.
the worst.
Are you entertained?
Do we want to flip the lid on this thing, or do we want to push the statues together? I'm worried about this teleportation.
This whole thing seems like a giant trap. See, here's the deal. Earlier, when we were in this room, I noticed that there was some kind of like inlaid lines of, almost like ley lines of magic. All right, and I'm not sure what that's.
If I'm not
about.
mistaken, isn't
But
this room looks different than every other room we've been in? Every other room has been carved out. This room is
it
tiled.
looks like it looks like the
it's been
chessboard from
constructed
Harry
in some-
Potter.
What's that?
What's Harry?
I don't
what's
don't
that?
know. It was something I watched on the scrolls. Anyway,
you know a Harry Potter who plays chess. What?
What?
Right.
How Harry is he if you're describing him as the Harry Potter?
H-A-I.
The Harry Potter.
Let's just say all you could see was his eyes. But anyways,
Why don't you just call him
It's-
Dennis?
Its eyes. Cousin. It was somebody's cousin.
Yeah.
His cousin. Its eyes.
Yeah. The Harry Potter was
I'm in-
cousin Its eyes. Yeah.
Are we thinking that if we push these things together, that everything in this room gets teleported somewhere,
Or does something get teleported in?
or does something get teleported in? What did the Draconic say again?
When
You wrote
oh,
it down.
Scroll it up.
It's in chat.
Hold on.
so the Draconic said, when my hands are placed together, there are no secrets I cannot uncover. What part of that translates to teleportation? Nothing.
Nothing.
Stupid. It seems like a trap.
Well,
I say we
I
just do it.
imagine. Wait, hold on. Could we check the lid to the sarcophagus to see
Yes,
if
yeah,
there's
let's
anything
do that.
weird going on that's gonna like check for potential traps before we?
I think we've done that already, and there's like lines of power going into the floor or something like that.
I did an
Oh,
Arcana.
yeah,
I
yeah.
had like
Okay.
what was the site I had temporarily?
You had
Is it
what was
detect
it?
magic?
thank you, detect magic.
Yeah, detect magic going, and and I saw from the sarcophagus going into the floor, there were lines of magic.
Okay.
I couldn't tell what they were for, though. I believe.
Uh-huh.
Can I inspect
Well-
that closer to see if I can find out, like, check them out again to see if I
You
can
can no
find
longer
out-
see those lines of magic.
Right, but I know they're there, so can I do like an Arcana check and see if I can determine what they do?
Sure, you can always try.
I'm gonna try.
Better roll a 20.
Freeze.
I rolled a 21.
Oh,
I'll see your 20 and raise you 1.
They look like they may power something that you're not quite figuring out
Possibly.
what they could power.
Raising someone from the dead or something.
Or teleportation,
Perhaps.
Kyle.
My name's Sylvia. You hear from the orb.
Sylvia,
on your
quiet.
side.
Seriously, I'm going to put you in a bowling ball bag.
No, my name's not Kyle. I hate it when you call me that.
That was my nickname for her when we were children. It was hilarious. It always made her mad.
I can imagine. Brothers.
When she talks, it always sounds like she's in like a big bottle or jug. By the way, like there's just that muffled.
are you okay,
The
Mongoose?
runes,
Are
the
you
runes
okay?
on the skull are just like flash when she speaks. Why I ever kept you around, I have no idea. Anyways, I'm just kidding, Sylvia. You're a powerful magical focus, and I miss you. Anyway,
You're welcome.
Why am I crying?
Oh man.
Goose, you just needed a good laugh. So this,
Does
I say we take the lid off the sarcophagus and then we push the statues together. That way, if something gets teleported into the sarcophagus, we can see it and we are ready.
be ready to push the. Let's get the statues in place and ready.
I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna ask the guy that's Reynolds wrapped to my back.
That's a good
You
idea.
know what's gonna happen if we take the lid off of this thing?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Liar.
All right.
Let's put him in the sarcophagus.
Can I wait? Can
No,
I?
you probably
insight?
don't want to do
Insight?
that.
We don't want to put you in the sarcophagus. Why, Warm? Why don't we want to put you in the sarcophagus?
I don't want to say.
Put him between the hands.
How can we make you say? Does he have any more mustache we can rip out?
No, it's all gone.
Maybe we can start taking off fingers. I can always use those.
Okay, roll.
Oh, no.
Roll for
No, no, no,
intimidation,
no.
Garnock.
Okay. My -1 intimidation. I rolled a 2.
He
Sounds
says,
about right.
"I've seen the way you cast spells. You wouldn't know a finger from a drumstick."
I've got a +4. I'm gonna give that a try. Okay.
Okay, and what do you say to him?
Oh shoot! I was supposed to think of that.
Yeah.
If you don't tell us what happens with this sarcophagus, I'm gonna let Garna cut off one of your fingers and or drumsticks.
He a
I
single
don't know
bead
where
of
the
sweat-
drumstick is, but I'll take it.
Garnock, you get to figure that out.
A single
an
bead of
anatomy
sweat
lesson, right?
goes down his forehead.
reconfigure.
and- yeah.
You build your bodies.
Yeah. So it's like, anyway. Yeah, so a single bead of sweat goes down his forehead, and he says, if you open that lid, something bad will happen.
Stop being so cryptic, you idiot.
Solace, thank you for asking for having us ask Warm what would happen.
Yeah.
If we did
no
that.
problem.
In fact, don't touch anything over there.
Don't touch anything over where? By the sarcophagus?
Like, don't move it.
Okay, what about the statues?
Sure, those are fine.
Are you one more time, remember it, look at this little freaky looking gnome down here, okay? Are you sure they're fine?
Yes, nothing will happen to you just by doing that.
Okay.
All right.
That is a freaky
Enough
looking
talk,
gnome
let's
looking
do
at you
this.
right there. Holy cow. I'd be intimidated. I don't know how you rolled a 2 on that.
I see the phrase just by doing that going over and over and over in Oren's mind. It's like, what does he mean? What else can we do?
I'm trying to
All right, well,
decide.
Can you get me away from that guy? He smells really, really bad.
I know he does. Well, you're all the way across the room from him, Warm. If we're going
You
to stay
heard
in the
what I
room...
Surprised you didn't smell anything by this point.
Me too.
Burned all of
I
his.
think that's yeah,
I'm almost
Burn.
glad my
Right out.
mustache is gone.
I think we leave the sarcophagus alone.
Yep. Let's pull these statues.
Let's
together.
let's move these statues and get this thing over with.
I'm trying
I
to
think we
figure
can get
out.
this done.
I'm trying to figure out how we can use Worm to our advantage if we get teleported into something bad. Like how can we teleport him first and send him through?
Can we, Reynolds, wrap him in the room and use your mage hand to push the statues?
Push them, and we'll
You
And
think the
we
statues
stay
are too
outside.
heavy? Garnet,
Dang it,
you think
that's
the statues are too heavy?
Yeah.
That's a good
that's
idea.
it,
It's a good idea.
Unfortunately,
I've got
the
this
mage
one.
hand. What?
I've got this statue.
Oh, you're gonna push that one. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got the other one. Let's just.
Do we want
make it
any
happen.
of us to stay outside the room just in case something bad happens?
Nah,
Don't
split.
split the
Don't
party.
split the party.
Don't
That's
split
right.
the party. Okay,
Stay
I'm with
together.
you. All right.
Hey,
Shall we
maybe-
give it a shot?
Yeah, the two people not pulling things.
You relish doing that,
Maybe.
don't you,
I do.
DM?
Okay, so you guys pull him to the center?
Uh-huh.
To the center.
Yeah, the other two, you want to ready anything, maybe, in case.
Well, who's
Ready.
pushing?
Me and Siri.
All right. I've got my loot. I've got Tasha ready to go.
Okay. As you push these statues along this track, they make like a sound, and they high five in the middle, and I hit my leg. And
I request the highest of fives.
and they actually light
You
up.
can't reach it, Garnet.
And it goes so bright that you guys can't see for a moment.
Shoot.
Wow.
And there's a swirling sensation, and then you're blown all the way across the room, Garnock and Solace and Andesir, over to this
man.
side, and suddenly, if I can get on the right thing. There we go.
Something's coming.
Wow, what like anxiety-inducing music? Da, 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 da.
We must
Right.
choose the form of the destructor. Is that what's going on here?
Yeah, goes to the Gozerian. No, as this portal appears across the room, you're blasted back by a pulse of energy, and you see this swirling purple light in this archway with all these runes carved into it of various shapes and sizes.
Wow, I got to admit, Sun's got style.
Sure do.
Garnet, can you read that? Has the potion faded off?
Nope.
No,
No,
it
you
has
can't
not
read it, or
faded.
no, the potion hasn't faded.
Sure hasn't.
It says secret home, or there's also a phrase that's almost like library. It's kind of like they're almost synonymous with each other.
What language is it? Do we know?
Super secret
You
library.
don't know what language it is.
It's like Zun's own made-up language. It's like Pig Latin, only Zund Latin. Anyway.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, it says something about like secret home or library. It's kind of one and the same, and I agree.
You agree?
Nothing smells more like home than the fresh pages of a book from dead trees. Anyway,
He's like,
we
you'll feel right at
Go
home in there
through.
then, is what Worm McDonald says.
I'm
Worm,
so
Can you tell us more about what's in there?
Yeah, I can.
Worm, tell us more about what's in there.
Lots of books and runes and
cafeteria. Is there a cafeteria? I haven't eaten in a while.
no cafeteria, but
Dang.
you might find a version of Zund in there.
A version.
Oh.
I don't know. We keep bringing him books. I don't know. what
I
he's
have
been
an
up to.
aversion to Zund.
I don't go down there unless he tells me to.
So you've been in there. You've been in this portal.
Unfortunately.
Well,
Sounds lovely. Let's go.
You're running right for it? Okay.
Are you
It's
gonna
a
are you gonna
library.
Leroy Jenkins this,
It's
or
a
are we gonna talk
library.
about it?
It's a library, okay? and Karnak's yelling as he's dashing across the floor. It's a library.
Okay.
oh boy.
Dang it!
Do we need to go
Dan,
with him to make sure he doesn't get
Dan,
hurt?
I hate it when you do
Yes.
that. You. I hate it when you do that.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm gonna be mad at myself if we don't see this through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You are all in agreement?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, if Garnet
Question.
gets squished, I'd kind of like to see that.
We're going through a portal into someplace else. Warm. Is there any reason we would need any kind of rope or to be tied together in case this is a trap?
Last time I was in there, no.
Solus, you should back.
Right.
You should back it. I'm still running, and I'm yelling, Solus, you should back into the portal so Worm goes through first.
It's a very large.
After me.
It's a very large chamber. I'll tell you that.
Oh man, I want to
Okay,
cast
I
Shield
think-
of
I
Faith
think-
on myself before I go in,
That's reasonable.
Okay.
Yeah. so I get +2 to my AC for how long?
10 minutes?
Yeah.
All right,
minutes.
Solus, why don't you, since you've got the shield, why don't you go after Garnook? I'll go next. Andesir, you want to take the rear?
Okay.
He's not so sure.
Kylars's laugh really clinched that for me.
The last one in's the farthest away from danger.
Oh, we're running
This is
1
like
minute ads.
K,
so-
and Kylars is like, bah!
Yeah, there's the swirling and whirling of light, and it almost shimmers, and you can see as you get closer, darkened chamber. But there's like a purple hue to the light, and maybe off in the distance some like electricity arcing, and then sparks kind of flying periodically, things like that. And it's very cold.
Like a freezer, like where you'd keep bodies. And as I'm like moving through space and time, I'm like, this is so cool.
Okay, and
Alright,
then
let's
you
go.
guys go through the portal. Okay,
Let's go.
here we go.
Oh.
Oh, drat! It's a tower. Last time I was in one of those, I lit it on fire, and then I fell on my face.
Oh, give me a second to put everything.
Look,
together.
nice lightning effects.
Thank you.
Oh, I don't see the lightning effects.
I see it's mostly black. I think it'll fill up as it
So,
loads.
This is
Yeah, it might
weird.
take a little
The animations play if I move the map. When I stop moving, they stop moving also.
Oh, weird.
Oh,
Oh
that's
yeah,
kinda
same.
cool. If you move the map kind of in rapid, like back and forth, it looks really cool.
Yeah.
Why is it so dark, Kylars? Because it's the evil lair of a villain. That's why it's so dark.
It doesn't look that dark on my screen. I'll say that.
Well, you have magic powers.
I guess I do. Tell me if you can move your tokens, by the way.
I can move my token.
I can move my token.
Okay,
I'm moving back.
I can't
though,
see
because
where
I
it's
didn't-
going, but I can move my token.
Okay, make
I
sure it
didn't
gets
really
back.
move.
I can.
I just
move
tested it.
Yep.
but I can't see it.
Oh no!
Yeah.
You don't-
Alright,
we
give
don't
me a
have
second.
We can see our names.
Let me see if I can mess with it. All right, hold on.
Yeah, if I move it, I can see myself, but that's the only time.
Dynamic lighting's off. Let's see.
I cast dynamic lighting. There's a
That's so
sconce,
crazy
a
that you guys can't
candle.
see it. That's really weird.
And the animation works if I'm moving my token too, so I'll just keep swirling my token around.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Cool animation effects.
Oh, that stinks because it's working perfectly at my end.
I mean, we can still see names.
That's so weird. I can see
Is it a layer thing?
It is a layer, but it's like dark.
But we're gonna have to go back to old school. You are in a chamber,
Right?
and there.
It's dark. You can
Oh,
see
I
your
don't know why it's being
tokens.
so weird. You
I'm
can't
gonna
see. You can't
refresh.
see your guys.
Not our
No.
faces.
We see
just the
names,
names.
and health
That's so
bars.
weird because on my screen I can see everything just fine.
Weird.
Yeah, refresh.
It's so dark
It's
we
okay.
can't see each other. We're looking for Zund.
Let me see if I can-
I refreshed,
Look.
and it's nope, still dark. Still can't see.
Ah, boo. Dynamic lighting is off. What if if we turn it on?
I'm blind.
Oh,
Now everything's gone.
It blinked, and then
weird. Okay, it's probably because your character's. Hold on.
We're holding.
So I turned on dynamic lighting.
What?
what did you do?
What?
Yeah, you're muted now. We can't hear you. You broke the microphone.
Oh no.
To leaving it.
That's right.
He said the thing.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. How about now?
Yep.
Yes.
My phone. So Kylaris has this like phone stand, but it's supposed to work with a pop socket. I don't have a pop socket, so I was just leaning it on it,
There we go. We got it.
Oh, pretty.
and I
Okay, you can
slapped
see
it.
now.
Not dark at all anymore.
All right, I don't know. I'm not gonna mess with anything else. So
Wow, it looks so cool.
Wow.
Yeah, the animation works now.
yay! Great.
I'm nervous about that name in the middle.
He is. Let me pull up my info about these rooms.
It's only Zun's shades. We'll just open them.
Just
We'll let
wear
in some light.
glasses.
I know someone who likes to bring light to dark places.
Not sure who that would be.
You step out of the portal and find that you're in a large chamber filled with an eerie purple light. There are 4 large runes on the floor that seem to be what is illuminating this place. A large altar-like structure is surrounded by piles and piles of books, tomes, and scrolls. You hear a hollow, echoing voice muttering excitedly, but quite mad. "I've done it! I have done it!"
Is that Garnock or is that somebody else?
You're not sure if it's Garnock or someone else. But you do see a shade of a wizard who must have died well into his 80s, and it's floating over the altar. He is contained in a field of purple energy. After several heartbeats, he notices you and screams, "You'll never stop me from regaining what I have lost. I will become flesh once again." And all these books start lifting off the ground and swirling around him. And the runes begin
Your
to
voice
pulse.
is great.
You try being dead. And then the runes begin to pulse with the light and begin forming an ooze-like substance which swirls around all of you and the entire room and into the shade-like creature in the middle of the chamber, and it becomes a bit more corporeal. And it turns towards you, and we begin fighting.
Oh boy.
You look gooey.
If the music
That's the best I got right now. You look gooey.
Tell me if you
Lock.
hear music.
Look,
Definitely boss music.
great soundtrack choices, man.
Oh, thank you.
So good.
So you guys begin forming a plan as you're having to think on your feet, and where's the circus when you need one, Green Elbow says. And all these books and like ooze is like swirling around the room, and you wished in that moment that your barbarian was with you. As you come up with a plan and begin to enact some sort of makeshift attempt to get rid of the Shade of Zund.
Listen, y'all. I have a theory. There's a whole lot of purple theme going on here. What's creating the purple? The runes.
The runes.
They seem like focuses.
Well,
I think we
don't
need
they-
to take
they
out
look-
the runes first.
They look a lot like the runes that we had to deal with that were summoning the skeletons in that last
Yeah.
in the thing.
They're
The
doing
words
something.
escape me.
So quick, we need to take out the runes. I say we go for the north one first.
That's
Andesir, that's west.
west.
Aren't you the ranger?
I was already running when you said
Oh
north.
no! Oh, and I guess we're going west.
Thanks,
first.
we're going west.
We're going west.
All right.
Oh man.
Okay, give me 1 second.
I poke it with mage hand. No, I'm just kidding.
You will try.
It's like Three Stooges at a rune with a mage hand. It's the most ridiculous thing anyone's seen.
Okay. Weirdly, the runes have disappeared on some of my squares, but I know they're there. The animated
We
ones.
intimidated them. Great.
You've intimidated the runes.
The rune is considered to be a magical object. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Garnet.
Hi.
Hi. What do you do?
Is it my turn? Oh.
Yeah. We're in combat.
I didn't realize we left off on me. Garnock's gonna shoot a firebolt at it, cause why not?
Okay.
I mean, it's kind of what he does, right?
It's what he does.
It's what he do.
To leave an attack.
Josh, what did you roll?
What'd you roll a 14?
That would be. Wait, was that a 7? I thought it was a 1. Oh,
No, it was a 7.
I thought it was a 1. It looked like a 1.
Garnet, what's your armor
I mean,
class?
yeah, it's 14. Armor class? Oh, 13.
Okay. Can you roll damage for me?
But I don't wanna.
Wait, no. This is damage. This is damage for your firebolt, right?
What?
Right?
Yep.
I don't wanna.
It is damage for his firebolt.
The bounce.
7.
Yeah, you cast one of your better firebolt in this dungeon, and it goes into these runes and bounces around, and then just comes right back at you. And you weren't
Oh,
expecting
no.
it, and you take 7 fire damage.
Crap.
Well,
I hate Zund.
I hate you too.
You're not Zund. You're a shade. Shut up. Close your blinds.
So, would Zund here, as a shade, be the natural enemy of Solus,
Possibly, yeah.
Light,
That makes sense to me.
the shade?
Yeah, I don't like him. We gotta fix this.
I kind of don't like him because he's just absolutely unnatural.
Good point. He's kind of trying to kind of take over the natural order of things.
So let's
Okay,
do
well,
something about
yeah,
it. That isn't
I'm with you
fireballs.
guys on the righteous anger.
Roland, why do you hate Zund?
I
Roland?
don't hate Zund. I just want to get out of here. And if this means we have to defeat him to do it, so be it. But I've got no righteous anger for this dude.
I just want to live forever like anyone else.
Nobody else lives forever.
It's true.
Who's up?
It's you.
You're not doing anything else? No bonus action?
Oh, hey, can
or...
you-
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, does your comprehension thing help you know what the runes mean?
It's not
I
a
guess-
language. It's
Dang it.
that's what an Arcana
Yeah.
check is for.
Can I do an Arcana check as a bonus?
Sure. Why not? What are you
Okay.
trying to ascertain?
Maybe you should have done the Arcana check before you shot it with the firebolt.
You know, Garnock. If you haven't noticed, sometimes
No,
Garnock
that's not
acts
Garnock.
before he
That's
thinks.
fair.
Yeah.
It's fair. Yeah.
He has his moments, but this wasn't one of them. I mean, he's riding the high from going through that portal. And,
He's trying to
you know, it's
balance
really
out
cool.
his good acts from previous
right.
events.
I'm rolling Arcana to see if there's a way to disable these things.
Okay.
12.
You know that Dispel Magic would probably get rid of it. Dispel Magic. These are stronger runes
Ooh.
than you've probably encountered.
Rolling. Oh,
But
yeah. Rolling.
yeah.
Through the clarity I received in hitting myself with my own firebolt.
Yes. as we do, right?
Right, yeah.
Half-wits.
The pain has opened my eyes and my mind to the fact that these are very powerful runes. But a Dispel Magic spell would work on it. I don't have Dispel Magic. It's not really my forte. But you have a
Right.
wizard hat.
I do.
Does
have
anybody
wizard-
else have Dispel Magic?
Dispel Magic, I do not believe, is a wizard cantrip.
Sorry, I'm a little fuzzy from the hot dang that filled the room. That was even strong for me. You can't cast Dispel Magic with the hat.
Oh yeah, it has to be a cantrip that I don't know. Yeah.
Hate Zund. Throw Worm at it. I hate him too.
I'd like to see you try, he says as he dangles from Solus's back.
I wouldn't. I'd have Solus do it.
And then you see like him gulp.
Loop.
He's seen what she can do, and she brings
Yes.
a lot of firepower to the table.
All right. Well, we don't have dispel magic. Garnock, are you done?
And it is Gusty's turn, because that's about all the time you have in 6 seconds.
Right.
And then some.
Is Zund considered to be a creature?
Yes.
Is. Okay.
Every token on this board is a creature.
Okay. Since attacking the rune was not successful, I am within 60 feet. Yes, I am. I am going to cast Shatter on the Shade of Zund.
Okay.
Wait a second. Okay. So, loud ringing noise. Each creature in a 10-foot radius, so it's going to be away from my people. They take, I'm not sure what you have to, yeah, it's Constitution save of 13 is what you would need to do.
Oh, okay. Let me pull up his character sheet. 7.
Nice. Okay, so I do 3d8 damage, thunder damage,
Yes.
on him.
Nice. Okay.
So I just push this little B and roll it, right?
Yeah, you
Yep.
should.
Ooh.
18.
18.
Baller.
5, 6, 7.
Okay.
Where's my zappity zap sound?
Oh, sorry.
I need my zappity zap sound.
Thunder, Thundercats.
Oh.
That sound? Okay.
Yeah, that. Hey.
Yeah, so you just cast this like orb out from you, from Tasha, and it strikes against this barrier that he's encased in, and just it like rocks it and shatters some of the crystalline. Oh, it's almost crystalline when it hits this purple light, and it kind of rocks some of the pillars around him that electricity's arcing on. And many of the books are just shredded to pieces when that happens because shatter hits an area. And
Yep,
it
10-foot
seems
area.
to be able to
Garnet
kind of like
groans from that.
reach one of its hands through the barrier now, and the shade looks at his hand and kind of smiles at you.
That's not good.
No.
That's not good at all.
I think you're letting it
Are
out.
we releasing Zund? Is that what we're doing?
Maybe
Ooh.
you do think it
Don't
might have
know.
hurt him as well, to be honest, but you
Okay,
think it
okay.
also did some other
Alright.
things.
Are we going to be able to defeat him if he's still in there, though? Is it a requirement to bust? I'm asking my colleagues, my
Right.
comrades.
I have no idea.
That thing got damaged, but it looked like he did too. Are we going to have to break him out before we can actually take him out? That rhymed?
Maybe.
I feel like we almost kind of powered something. Like he's happy about it. Why would you be
I'm not-
happy about it? He put himself in the bubble, right?
You do hear from Solus's back. Yes, he put himself in the bubble.
So he put himself in the bubble, and now we're breaking his bubble.
So does he want to be in the bubble or not want to be in the bubble?
I don't know. He's been reading a lot of books.
He probably needs help getting out of the bubble.
He wasn't in that form the last time I saw him.
Good.
All right,
I'd say
I'm.
let's
That's
attack the bubble boy.
Yeah, that's my action. I'm gonna call it.
Moops.
Okay. Moops.
Wait,
Took me a
who?
second.
Okay, actually, no. It's him next, and then it's gonna be the rest of us.
Yeah.
Um,
So you're good?
I'm actually gonna use a who's first when it comes around to our turn.
I think me.
Goose. Yep.
Okay, because our party member who is most attuned to fighting the forces of darkness is Solace. I want to use a bardic inspiration on Solace.
Why, thank you.
Bardic inspiration.
Such a lovely song.
And you feel
Feeling
inspired. You now have a D6 that you can use at your leisure.
Excellent.
Ooh, upgrade, wasn't it a D4 before?
I think so.
Okay, that might be the wrong number then. So look.
No,
at
it's a one. No, I've got a 1d6.
Okay.
Upgrade.
No, I think it was a 1d6 before.
Oh, okay.
Okay, hold on. I'm getting something from my producer.
Tell the producer to have Zun die an inexplicable, horrible death.
The cube just sucks him up and like absorbs him. Done.
And then Argok just smashes his head, and we're done.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's everything?
That's me.
Okay. Then it is the DM's turn. Zund cackles and stretches his hand out toward you, and you notice there are different colored lights on each finger, and the one that is green blasts out. And Solace, you must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Roll high. Roll high.
Right.
Done the Mandarin.
No, but I like the comparison for sure.
Wow.
You can if you want to use the
think I
inspiration,
should-
you can,
You can.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it might be a good idea just to
Yeah, it's probably a
seal
good
the
plan.
deal here.
Come on, be good, be good.
Whammy, no whammy.
Oops. Okay. Hold on. I'm I don't normally roll any of just the dice from over here. There we go. 4.
Nice.
So 16 total.
Good thing you used that, because you would have been blasted with that ray.
Bardic inspiration, baby.
Yeah.
And this green ray like blasts over your shoulder and hits the wall, and
Come on, Ray. Why are you coming at me?
let's see what happens. And there's like some like plant life growing on it, and it actually just rots and falls to the ground. And you guys all get a good idea that was necrotic damage.
Ugh.
Of course it was.
It's your favorite kind.
It is.
That's right.
It was well done, and I mean that's how well done it was, because otherwise I would have said it was stupid and it sucked.
Okay.
Wow.
He still missed. His aim is terrible.
All right. So he does that, and then also something else happens.
Also,
Yeah.
This
Something
whole
else
room makes
happens.
me nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what to do.
The slime starts materializing.
What?
Not slime.
I got punched in the face with slime last time. Dang it! Somebody else get punched. We should have taken out the runes.
you tried taking out the runes.
mob waves. We tried magic. Somebody could have stomped on it. Somebody could have used an axe or a hammer or something. We could have tried something else.
I love the desperation in your voices. That's so awesome. Yeah, so you guys see these different colored oozes appear at the different spots of runes on the floor, and they start materializing and inching toward the center of the room.
Look, Zund, you made a mess.
Oh. I
Okay.
don't think we want them to get to the center. Just get this feeling.
It's gonna try and break him out. I'm
Well,
just
if we
yelling.
can break him.
things.
Can we break him out first and kill him before they get there?
But-
How fast are these things moving?
Not super fast, but we'll have to find out next time.
Oh,
Because it is
It
time
is
to
that
quit.
time.
dang it.
So you'll have a week to formulate a plan in your brain
Oh my gosh.
and figure out if you're going to live through this side quest.
This is gonna be a hard one, I think. I hope the cube spits out our friend soon.
I really hope so too.
Uh-huh. Yes.
We'll find
gives
out
us, and gives us something more helpful than
next time.
I think we could really use
playing
some
cards.
some berserker rage to go stomping on some piles of ooze.
Uh-huh.
I
Especially
kind of
with
want to
the-
test what happens if we hit these runes. Like, I know magic bounces off of it. Maybe that's just a magic reflect, and physical damage can still damage it. Maybe.
It's possible.
Yeah. I have the same thought. I don't know.
Do we want to just
But
let
at the same
Andis here, like, try it? Because it's his turn? Do we want to do
At the
that?
We'll
same
find
time,
out
like-
next week.
Oh,
on
okay, I
Next
guess
Time
next week.
Mayhem.
Next week.
Well, the DM has spoken.
Mayhem, mayhem, mayhem.
Mayhem.
Pretty much mayhem.
In the distance,
Oh
you
my
do
gosh.
hear the faint sounds of circus music. And it fades again as it appears to be booked in another dungeon at the moment.
Ah. Man.
Booked in another dungeon. There's some other adventurers somewhere else in Faerun. Just being absolutely annoyed with this tiny circus. That
You're all at full health,
fantastic.
right?
We
Oh,
are
not
on
Garnet.
full
Garnet.
health.
No,
Garnet,
I'm
sorry.
not.
Oh no, that's right. You're not. You're at 11.
I have -7 hit points.
Well, I can't let
dang
all
it.
the runes be easily destroyed, can I?
You could have. I'm just
could.
saying you could have.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate the.
It is
The
now
I tried
technically
this.
Goose's turn, Allison.
When we come back.
When we come
Next
back,
time.
we'll start with Goose.
Yep.
It'll be his turn. I don't want to kill
Top
you
of the
all in
order.
the first turn.
Oh boy. Or any turn.
Remember when Locke was like, "Hey, no spoilers. I mean, dragon," and like that. We gotta live to see that, right? This is just.
I hope so. I
Zund.
made a 36-hour painting for it.
Right?
So
We're
that'd
getting
be
to the
great.
dragon. We're getting to the dragon.
Yeah, we're getting to the
Is-
dragon.
What if? Okay, guys, this is like totally out of character. Okay,
Uh-huh.
OOC. What if Zund is actually a dragon
The shade, like, oh,
and the shade?
Oh.
Look at Locke's face.
is
what a-
trying to get back into
what
a
a
dragon
smug-
body.
What a smug face. Oh. What? He wasn't in that form the last time I saw him?
That's
He's
what. That's
trying to
what.
get out
That's
of
what
a
Worm
bubble?
said.
You never know.
Cold in here?
Side quest my eye, Locke.
The poem did say "Winter Eternal."
Wait, the
I
what?
don't know. The poem did have a line about something
Yeah.
being
It's,
winter
it's
eternal.
an ice dragon, and it's cold in this room.
What if he's golden glues?
Yes.
Or
Guess I figured out why my audio was cutting out. It's because I think my earbuds are dying. I think I need to get a new pair.
Oh.
We were having a little bit of a music issue too, and I don't know what
But-
that's.
That's okay.
what if this is actually just the shade of an old wizard, and it's a side quest, and we finally get to the dragon in February of 2025?
I mean,
2025.
That's usually how it goes.
that does sound like me, actually.
Yeah.
So-
Accurate.
Locke makes these like super fun, but like it doesn't even seem like that elaborate. But then you start playing, and it's like, and again, we're like paranoid.
It's True.
So I'm gonna check everything, and how
Yeah,
long does that
you guys
take?
do
right?
that all the
I
time.
mean,
Yep.
I wouldn't complain if that were the case.
I know, right?
Like,
But
this is so much fun.
I'm glad
Oh,
you
yeah,
guys are
yeah.
having fun.
Oh, we're having a great time.
Then mission
sure.
accomplished.
Definitely.
For sure.
I'm
Cool.
having fun.
Yeah. Oh, this is amazing.
You love
It's so
torturing
good.
us.
A little. I mean, more tonight than any other night. Somehow, for some reason, I don't know why that's different tonight, but
Maybe because of the 2-week break, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh man, I haven't put these guys through mental turmoil in,
true.
in
And
a
I've
while.
been I've been waiting for this room for a long time. So
Oh, I bet.
Side quest my eye.
Mm-hmm.
Flippin'
I
drag-
guess you'll have
Son's a
to find
dragon.
out. You'll have to find out.
Son's a dragon. Why would a dragon need to build a bridge though?
Orin, you're working way too hard on this right now.
I know. I'm sorry.
I'm starting to see the smoke come out your ears.
I know. This is just crazy. This room is giving me like serious anxiety because I'm like, okay, runes, big bad guy, like big bad guy, like this is not good.
This is not a mini boss.
This is not good. So anyway, but cool. All right, y'all. Hey, thank you. So why build a bridge so he can get over it? He's a dragon. He's a dragon.
So Orin, tell the people who might not have been here for Myths and Mayhem before when you're on again.
It's true. Wait, when Myths and Mayhem is on again? Or
No, when you're on again. This is your channel.
So I'm not entirely sure. So most likely, Kyle Larson and I will be back on Wednesday for regular schedule. However, I am now able to play Switch games.
Oh,
He's no longer thumbless.
that's true. Your
I
thumb.
was able to start using my thumb again on Wednesday. I spent Thursday, our day off from parks and walking around and things, playing Breath of the Wild, and I was so happy. So
That's nice.
I'm gonna get back to streaming that at some point soon. So we'll see when that is. But we should be back. Kyle Larson and I should be back on Wednesday. So
Nice.
Yep. So yeah.
Great deal.
Anybody else wanna? Anybody else or?
I'll plug if you're offering an opportunity
Yeah.
to plug. I'll plug.
Yeah.
Just want to say thank you again to everyone who contributed to the Able Gamers charity event last week. One Line Derek's third annual event. We raised $3,300
Whoa.
for
Wow.
the Able Gamers charity.
That's
and,
amazing.
Yeah, I mean, Derek was, streamed every single day. I streamed a bunch. Snorhawk, Derpdar, Worried Bacon Gaming, Seabast, a bunch of other people had huge contributions, and it was awesome. It was
That's
absolutely fantastic. So that was very, very cool. So thank you all to who participated in that. I'm on Thursday. 6 p.m. Best Coast time, Pacific time.
And that's when Gusty
And-
lost his feed.
Yep. And
What's happening?
yeah. And playing through the Donkey Kong Country series. So
Nice.
come check it out.
I'm going to be playing some Spider-Man pretty soon here, probably during the daytime. Getting back
Nice.
into Spider-Man and doing that with you guys coming up here. And possibly some streaming with Bree, my 14, soon-to-be 15-year-old. We're not sure what we're going to do yet. So she really wants to stream with me. So
It's a surprise.
we got some things in the works.
Cool.
Awesome.
Nice.
Awesome.
Nice.
Mongoose, are we ever getting you back?
Maybe soon.
I hope so.
Hopefully. I've got to get back to normal, and I am on the way back to normal. So I think
Woohoo.
hopefully soon,
Nice.
Awesome.
but no promises.
deal.
Awesome.
All right.
Yeah,
Cool.
no more eye issues or anything. Okay,
I hope
we're
not.
just done with that.
Yeah. Yeah. No doubt.
Third instance of pink eye in as many weeks.
I just
Oh,
baffled.
It won't go
What?
away.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Baffling. So, look for poor Mongoose and his one.
Can I suggest no longer rubbing your face on the counter? I mean, is that something
Oh.
you can do?
How
There's
else
some
do I get the
advice.
shredded cheese off of it?
Oh no! He's like grabbing it with his eyelid.
No. Gross.
My face.
The cube of
Your
Chad groans.
face. Oh man, that's amazing. Cheese put an emote of cheese.
Stinky cheese. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Disturbing.
Yep.
Oh, that's great.
Well, yeah.
Good times.
Hopefully we get some Goose streams relatively soon.
Absolutely.
That would be great. But yeah. So I know Kylaris was shouting out these channels. Great streamers. Also exclamation streamers as always in our channel. Right. Even if we're offline, should pull up a list of family friendly streamers. It's a continuously growing list. But yeah. We appreciate everybody. Thank you so much for coming out. Hopefully you've had as much fun as we have, because this is a blast. Thanks again to
Absolutely.
Ninja Weasel and to Murderous and Captain Slothbeard. Did we get any other raids? Oh, for those 3 for the raids. Thanks again so much for sharing your communities with us. We really appreciate that. So yeah, we will be back with more Myths and Mayhem. I believe we should be back
As far as
next
I know,
week,
next Monday. Yeah.
Next Monday.
Yep.
Let's plan.
with more, and honestly cannot wait. So
I can't
Yeah.
either.
yeah, it's so good. I feel like we always leave these streams, and I want to do it again sooner.
Yeah, I'm like,
yeah.
we didn't do enough tonight.
yeah. Like I want to just keep going.
We
It's
didn't
so
even
fun.
destroy a door.
I know.
Right,
Weird.
right. Something
True.
feels off. What is it?
I know,
oh
right?
yeah, we didn't break a door.
Yeah.
I might have made half the audience pee themselves with a loud crack of knock.
You did do that. This is true.
yeah, for sure. So yeah, but anyway, yeah. Thanks again, everybody. One less hey Google for the road, and Siri. But anyway, you mauled Kurt Russell with a deck of cards. Yeah, we did. Poor Kurt. Anyway, yeah, we will hopefully see you soon, and hope you all have a great week. We will talk to you later. Take it easy, everybody.
Go Ducks.
Bye. Thanks.
So long, farewell. Up you to
I'll
say
be
goodnight.
saying good night.